Good luck.
There we go. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Leah, Ryan, and Loft Manager Richard, live from the Pioneer Village for race number 9 from Mont Laurier, Quebec, live from the finish line. As you see, Loft Manager Richard doing his circling as per usual. Ryan, I'm going to check to make sure we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Take it away.
Race number 9. It's the demonic number. The very best number of all numbers. 9. 9, 5 days in the basket, sitting, waiting for that perfect day of weather. Do we have a perfect day? Absolutely not. Is it better than the last 5? Absolutely. As we wait to see which pigeons have the mustard on the hot dog. As we start here on this lovely adventure from Mont Laurier to the Pioneer Village Loft, it's 260 miles. But let's hear so far some of the stories. Neil Gonzalez, Island Paradise Training Center in Lube, sent 24 birds, clocked his first bird, and only bird so far at 121, flying a speed of, I believe, around 960, starting to crawl. Bird, Neil said, is in super condition. That bird has what we call a little bit of mustard on the hot dog. Now we wait down here at Pioneer Village. She's going to be a tough one. You having fun yet, Leah?
I am having one heck of a time. I want to say good afternoon to Tracy, who is watching on Facebook, Neil, and Jay-Z. Joe Freely watching from the west of Ireland for our final race of the Pioneer season, race number 9 from Mont Laurier, Quebec. It did a number on us a couple weeks ago. Let's see if today's race will be the same, a repeat, or if they're going to smoke it. Birds were released at 10 a.m. this morning from Mont Laurier. It is now 3:09 Pioneer Village time, which means we are now 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5 hours and 9 minutes on the wing. Yes, I had to use my fingers and toes. Welcome to everybody. Can you feel the fun? Can you feel the excitement? Can you feel the nerves? I can feel it. Can you feel it, Ryan? Back to you.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I can feel. I can feel the pressure starting to mount on me. I can feel it. And people say, well, how do you feel the pressure? The bird's got to do the work. I get that. But I already feel it on Neil. Disappointing. Mount Laurier of Doom. One bird home. You start to mount the pressure. One pigeon figured out the magical formula. So, in my brain, if one did it, everyone will do it. Neil got one. We all going to get one. Might be very few birds. They all might come real good. But we know, flying only 128 miles, it was a tough one. He's had a tough one yet again. He had a tough one the last time. They normally say history will repeat itself. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. On a positive note, he's 300 meters quicker than he was last time. Last time he was flying a speed of 600. This time he's 900. So, Leah, don't just stand there. Start looking.
I'm going to get to the comments here on Facebook. Tracy, Leah, I sent you a new sign. Okay, Tracy, let me have a look. Oh, you did. Tracy, can I just say, you're awesome. I'm going to see if I can show this to everybody, this amazing sign that Tracy made. I don't know how to enlarge it. Let me work on that, Ryan. I want to say a huge thank you to Tracy for doing this. Guys, the Pioneer Spirit Award is up for grabs. We have a few nominations. Tracy is one of our nominants? No. Candidates? Nominants? No, it's not a nominant. A candidate.
That's a Ryan word. A Ryanism.
A Ryanism. Oh, God, you're rubbing off on me. I want to show you the incredible final cheer sign that Tracy has made for our Pioneers Tuesday night fight. Look at them all 10 little Indians, 10 little Native Americans, 10 little Aboriginals, whatever the heck you want to call them, our 10 final warriors making their way back to the Pioneer Village this afternoon. Thank you very much, Tracy. Always brings a smile to my face, regardless of whatever BS I'm dealing with at the moment. Frank Eichhorn and Kathy are in the house. We are live on Facebook and on YouTube for the final race of the season. Race number 9, Mont Laurier, Quebec. Ryan, I'm going to send it over to you while I say my hellos to Kathy and Frank. Go ahead, Ryan.
Well, they just leave it with me. I think the cameras are buffering, but that doesn't matter if the cameras buffer. I don't give a shit. The race is on. The race is on fire right now. We don't know what's going to happen from Tilsonburg to Barry's Bay. Oh, FYI, news bulletin. Dan the Man Burnett. He let out 31 birds. He had 14 on the drop. I believe it was 38 minutes for him. Then he waited a half hour for 2 more, and I don't know if he's got anything else back. So, guys, pigeons are coming home. They're in the vicinity. Keep the positivity. And, guys, I want somebody to beat Tracy in the Spirit Award. All of you have the opportunity to show spirit. What's going on? What is going on? Where are your cheer signs?
Let's show that spirit,
Where's
guys.
your nest?
That's right. Let's show our thumbs up, our wow faces, our hearts. These pigeons absolutely deserve it. And hey, Ryan and I cannot do it all on our own. We need some ambassadors, some Spirit Award people, some people that have the pioneer spirit. Tracy is one of them. We want you to be part of it as well. Have a little bit of fun. You know what? You never know. Might put a smile on your face. Let's promote the greatest sport in the world, which is pigeon racing. Robert Cavender is on the line watching for the first bird to arrive. So excited at work. Reminder, Robert Cavender is a participant for the 2022 season. He is also I believe, a hospital shuttle driver. So he is on the front lines. We want to give a big round of applause and a shout out to Robert Cavender, who's watching on the front lines, doing his duty and still watching the Pioneer Village. Thank you, Robert, for that. Back to you, Ryan, while I catch a breath.
Yeah, and again, we want to thank everyone at the South Lake sixth floor South Lake Pioneers, the COVID ward there. They're doing great things there. Ricky was there again today, picking up bets, taking names, taking numbers. The pot at South Lake on the 6th floor, Leah, right now up to $12,000. We got to get to South Lake and do a live show from there. I'm 13 kilometers outside of Napanee. The weather is beautiful, overcast, high ceilings. It's amazing.
Henry Ratter, rhymes with ladder. Nice to see you. Part of this, Henry. Afternoon all, working and watching. Good for you. Neil says, Rick Fife bird that came at 12:03 made me think I was flying over 70 miles an hour. This bird was 3 weeks late from Englehart. Why would it come at that time and date? Almost cruel. Neil, just an F, a Y, and an I. Loft manager Richard just had the exact same situation where he just had a bird arrive from, I think, like Mont Laurier 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, whenever that was. And we were like, oh my God, it's a bird. And yeah, it wasn't a bird. So we feel ya. Derek is in the house. No love to D Money. Well, Derek, hello. I was waiting for a little Pioneer rap, and we never saw it. So, you gotta give.
Wait, hold on.
To get a shout out.
Hold on here. Hold on. Yo, my name's D Money. I'm supposed to be at the village putting birds in. I didn't come this year. Wait. Word to my sister. Guess what? You want love, you gotta earn that love. Repeat. Hell no. No. Derek, where are you? Are you down here at the village today?
To give
Come
love,
on. Ricky, come
you
on
gotta
down.
get love.
Come on.
To get love, you gotta give love. We'll just say that. I think Paul McCartney. So I was watching a documentary last night on Paul McCartney, and I think there's something along those lines that he said. I don't know, but I was trying to fall asleep. Don't quote me on that one. Let it be. Kathy's knitting a blanket, making me feel all fall and cozy like I need a pumpkin latte. Look at her. Look at you go. I'm going to get you to knit me stuff. I didn't realize Kathy could knit. Scott Hall, I miss you, Ryan. I'm at 401 and at Rockville eastbound. Honk. If you see Ryan, white pickup truck, Pioneer logo on the door. Mandy, nice to see you on. Good luck to Mikey and Phoenix Loft. Oh, no, sorry. Mikey's Loft in Phoenix, excuse me. One of our 10 little Native American Indians, Native Canadian Indians, one of our 10 little Indians, 10 little warriors, making their way back to the village. Race number 9, gold band race number 4. When I get excited, I ramble a bit. Sorry about that. Thank you, Mandy, for tuning in. She wants to know if Karen raps. Is my page the only one that's froze? Okay, guys, Facebook has been having some issues. Don't come for me. Don't come for Ryan. Go for, what's his face? Mark Zuckerberg or whoever the hell he is. It's not on us. If you're getting some freezing, Facebook not behaving, head on over to our YouTube page, YouTube channel, Feathersley Pigeon Auctions. How about I do this? How about I share the link for our live YouTube over on our Facebook page. So if you guys are frustrated with YouTube and our Facebook, trust me, I get you. I hate Facebook. I'm not kidding you. It's a toxic, vile environment. I find the YouTube people much more tolerable. I will put the link up so you can head on over to YouTube and watch us on YouTube if it's freezing for you over on Facebook. Mandy, honk when you pass Brighton. Ryan, where are you at?
Well, right now you see me, you might think somebody's here with me in the car. Yes, there's a special person I'm bringing back with me, very close to my heart. I'm coming up to Napanee now, but we are gonna, it's a long journey. And yes, Karen does rap. She is into hardcore rap. I don't think Derek wants to hear Karen's rap. I don't think he can handle it because Karen, she's looking at me like she's about to clean out her closet. And you don't want a woman to clean out her closet.
No, you do not want that. Speaking of Karen, has anybody seen my dear Karen? Where the hell is she? Been gone since, how long has Karen been gone, Ryan? I feel like a really long time.
Last weekend.
Was it last weekend she bit the bullet?
Yeah, she been Matheson. Well, we went to the spa night, and that really did her in.
I'm going to put the YouTube link up right now, and then I'm going to share this page over on our Wing Companion page. YouTube live link. Here you go, Derek. I suggest, if Facebook's giving you a hard time, head on over to our YouTube page. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share, because sharing is caring. And our job, our mission, all of us, not just Ryan, not just myself, not just Loft Manager Richard, but our mission is to promote this fantastic sport of pigeon racing, however we can do it. So if we could just get you to share the page, you never know who might fall in love with the sport, as we have. Scott Hall, I delivered to Archer's Poultry in Brighton yesterday. So what do you deliver, Scott? Now I'm intrigued. Mike Vandriak, 10 little Indians stand in the line. One toddled home, and then there were 9. Oh boy, Mike has literally done an entire poem. Mike, I'm nominating you for a Pioneer Spirit Award. I recommend you all read the wonderful poem that Vandriak has come up with in the comments over on Facebook. Neil, what is the current speed at the Pioneer Club? I am going to check that for you, Neil. Take a breath and send it over to Ryan while I check that. Go ahead, Ryan.
Yeah, I'm 35 kilometers outside of Belleville. Again, a lot of deer crossing signs. The OPP is guiding me in. They've got OPP in front of us, which is great. I feel like I can feel the warmth, feel the love. Do I think there's pigeons that are going to make it today? There's going to be some, but not very many. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a very tough day. And you know what? This is what makes the sport great. This is the first time in pigeon racing Canadian history, 5 days in a holdover, a 4-race open series. The best of the best of the best of the best. We all go up now. We're all laying the bricks, the inches and the miles. That's my line. I hope you enjoy it. But every time it comes off your lips, Daddy's word.
Oh, and drink
But
by
Neil,
drink.
we're gonna
Drink
find
by
out the
drink.
speed right now. The speed's still, I think, over. Oh, drink by drink. But we're driving, and remember, the only person that I know who drinks and drives and writes off a car, RC buddy. You know who that is, Leah?
La Bamba. La 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 Bamba.
Want me to say? Yeah. I didn't mean to say Ricky Cruz, but anyways, getting back to it, we don't know what kind of speed these birds are going to do, but you know what, Neil? Positive thing is, your last time you went up there, you were flying at the speed of 600. This time you're flying 930. So I'm hoping that Ricky's birds or pioneers or people around will be faster than last week's or last time we were there. For because you're faster, I'm hoping, but we don't know.
Well, last time was a little
I
bit of
don't
a
know.
train wreck. I'm hoping you guys can see the top right-hand corner of your screen. That is showing the current speed, of course, at the Pioneer Village. Now, not where you are. If you're waiting on birds, I'm sure maybe the speed's going to be different. I'm not quite sure how it works. Don't come for me, okay? But right now, at the Pioneer Village, the current speed, 14:35. Birds have been on the wing 5 hours and 23 minutes. Released from Mont Laurier, Quebec. 260 miles, 418 kilometers as we wait, guys. Derek, nice to see you on. Say hello to Morgan for me, please. Scott Hall is in the agriculture, feed, and grains. 40-ton loads of reindeer corn. Scott, you're like a brother from another mother and father. How it was like it meant to be. You remember how I always say, Ryan, it's like the circle?
Yep.
Scott Hall, who is a participant in next year's Pioneer, hauls reindeer corn for a living.
Okay, hold on.
Starting to get like the Twilight Zone.
Hold on.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. Scott, we're going to have a meeting. I know Santa always says those special deliveries. We're going to take care of the special deliveries. But, it's amazing again. You talk about racing pigeons, reindeer corn, chickens growing to feed families. What are they using? Santa's magical reindeer corn. I'm telling you, Leah, I told you, I don't know about Jesus. I don't know about him. But I know Santa is real. I see it every day. And look at what Scott again is proving that Santa is delivering corn for chickens. Not just regular corn, reindeer corn.
Reindeer corn. Derek, wind speed and benzing don't have the same speed. How come? Because we focus on benzing, wind speed is going to be a thing of the past as of 2022. Why wind speed is not caught up, I don't know. We go by benzing, Derek, and I will absolutely send you the link to our benzing one loft race live clocking, as well as our Pioneer Club clocking. No offense, Terry, but Wind Companion just doesn't do it for me.
Backwards.
Okay.
It's backwards. It's backwards. It's more backwards.
Loft
It's
manager
sideways,
Richard,
and it's
doing
backwards.
something with a stick. What are you doing? Everything's fine. All clear. We're all clear. Okay, I'm sharing links, Ryan, so you jib jab for a bit, please.
Yeah, again, and why are we getting off a Wind Companion? It's not up to the speed of benzing. Next year we will be fully benzing. I'm not entering things 55 million times, and with Wind Companion you have to. In my opinion, it is like plain old Nintendo. No good. Not going to use it. So Derek, just focus on benzing. That's our speed.
That's our speed.
You know, if Wind Companion said we're flying 1900 right now, I wouldn't even care. We got to move ahead. Ladies and gentlemen. The clocks that you have, if they're not a benzing, you're basically running Wind Companion backwards. Let's move forwards.
I am putting the links up.
Oh boy.
Well said,
boy.
Ryan. And we want to thank our sponsor, Benzing, Thomas Zimmerman, Eric Brown, who have guided us every step of the way this season. It has not been easy for us. We were new, like learning to ride a bike. I felt dumb 99% of the time. And I said to Ryan, I'm like, I can figure stuff out. I'm not dumb, and I feel dumb. But Eric and Thomas were so patient with us, and I want to thank Benzing If you want to look for a great clocking system, forget Ryan, forget myself. If you think we're a bunch of assholes, that's fine. Get yourself a Benzing. Thomas and Eric from Benzing, they are top notch. Back to you,
Yep,
Ryan.
they are. Back to me. You know what? I will take it. It's great clocking. It works good. It's very, very easy, and it'll save a lot of headaches. But you got to be willing to try. You go and spend big money on pigeons. You might as well have the best clocking system to go along with it. Trust me. Uh, and that's why, again, I don't need Wind Companion next year. Wind Companions does not put out the same product Benzing does. We're going 101% with Benzing. Thank you to Thomas. Thank you to Eric. Uh, and you know what? The people who have bought it, they agree 100%. If you buy a Benzing and you don't like it and it's not everything it's cracked up to be, let me know because, hey, I'll double the money on it for you.
So I've
It's
just
that
put
good.
the Benzing Pioneer One Loft Race live clocking link in the comments over on Facebook. If y'all on YouTube want it, let me know and I'll put it in the comments. I'm also going to put the Pioneer Club live Benzing, of course, live clocking. Now this is only going to be for individuals who are participating that have the Benzing clock. You're going to see the results. If you have a Tips or a Taurus or a Unicon, you're not going to see your results until we manually upload them. But if you're interested in following along on our Pioneer Club Benzing live clocking, I will put the link up. Technology is everything, and we really need to get with the technology here, folks. And that's why next year in the Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada, you're only flying with Benzing. No human error. It's all about the computer. I can't F with it. Ryan can't F with it. You clock, you get the result. The computer does the work. And when the cash is on the line and you're a professional, that's how we're going to do it. Back to you, Ryan.
That's right. And remember, no worrying about points or average speeds because it all does it, man. It does automatically from a computer. From a computer. That's right. Not a human error, a computer. And what do we find with computers? They don't make a mistake. My calculator on my phone, when I type 1+1, every single time I get 2. But if you ask me after, like Ricky Cruz would say, Ryan had too many drinks, I might say it gives you 3 because I'm a human and I make mistakes. But my calculator, it never lies.
Troy just said, I found out the Benzing Smart Hub has continuous clocking. Yes, well, Troy, I'm assuming that you clocked out, right? Last week? Or did you fly last week? Troy's having some problems getting the
Fly.
speed up. And he's saying Benzing has continuous clocking. Yes, it does. Until you close the race or the trainer, okay, the Benzing clock will continue to clock until you tell it to do otherwise. Even if your power goes out, your internet goes out, if you have the Smart Hub, it acts as a modem in technical terms, and it will continue to clock the pigeons for you, which is fantastic because, you know, sometimes you have power outages, you have electrical issues, whatever. Once you clock that sucker in, plug that sucker in, you're good to go. You don't have to worry, and that's the fantastic. You're never going to miss a result. The only way you're going to miss a result is by human error. It has nothing to do with the clock, and that is what we have learned throughout our journey with the Benzing clock. It has nothing to do with Benzing, it's us. Benzing has the capability to do so many amazing things, like a pedigree system, like live clocking, like sharing the link to your trainer or your race results with your friends. It is incredible, state of the art. Highly recommend. Back to you, Ryan.
And another thing, I seen the other day there, Benzing made a great post. Miss Universe, she was with the Benzing. Even Miss Universe is supporting Benzing, guys. I am going to say if Miss Universe can do it, and myself, me being a professional, me being one of the top 50 best looking pigeon men in the world. I'm supporting it. I'm probably going to be close to #1 this year once I get my haircut. Go for it. It's no bullshit. It is a super, super clock. And reminder, if you really, really hate me, message Thomas, tell him how much you hate me, and he'll probably even give you a discount on a clock.
Brad Wogan?
But
that one's for you, bud.
Brad, we got to give that one to Brad. Oh, what about Lou? Let's give Lou one too. Hamilton Lou, we're going to help you out with your little Porsche hat on, Ferrari hat. We got to get, you know what? Let's see if Benzing will send him over a Benzing hat. He can wear that around.
We are the crappiest one Loft race in North America. Nobody likes Brian. I'm a bitch. And my father, well, he had COVID, so. But we're going to keep on keeping on, regardless of what the trolls say. I am sharing the link over on Win Companion, so all of our friends over there can view last time on Win Companion, folks. It is going bye-bye as of 2022. We got some fun things that we are working on with Benzing to make your 2022 Pioneer One Loft experience the best ever. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't reserved your purchase, now is the time. I have left the reserve your purchase and get entered into the October giveaway. I've left it open. We're going to wait until the race closes. And then anybody who has reserved purchase for 2022 already, where you can do at FIFA.ca, I'll put the link in the comments after I'm done jib-jabbering, will be entered to win a free perch in the 2022 Pioneer One Loft in the loft of your choice, whether it be Loft Manager Ryan, Loft Manager Richard. We don't care. You're going to get a free one. So if you've already reserved purchase, congratulations, you're entered into the draw. If you haven't, what the heck are you waiting for? You're missing out on a chance to win $350 free perch. Where do you go to reserve your purchase? FIFA.ca. 2 lofts to pick from. Loft Manager Richard, who I'm sure you guys all know is our dad. Been racing pigeons since he could breathe, which is a long time. Has a little bit of a different way of handling birds, training birds, feeding birds, versus Loft Manager Ryan, which I'm sure you guys have all know how he handles and trains and feeds and whatever. Son versus father, grasshopper versus master, as Michael Peebler would say. It's going to be a fun season next year, folks. Father versus son. Let's see who can get them to the finish line the fastest. Now it's time. Only 225 perches available in both lofts. $350 gets you a perch. Buy 4 perches. Get the 5th one for $100. Now's the time. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, now is the time. This has been one hell of a tough season this year. We turned the screws right to the end, and we're on to the last race, race number 9. The 9th race, and it looks like we're going to have another slow day. If this race turns to be under 1,200, then that will mean we will have 7 out of 9 races that were 1,100 speeds or lower. One hell of a season. You normally don't see seasons like this, guys. And remember, for next year we could have all tailwinds. We could have the same season as we did this year. You don't know the speeds. When we fly the North Course, you will get tailwinds, you will get headwinds, you will get crosswinds. So whatever bird you're going to send, make sure they got a little sandpaper in them. a little bit of grit.
Oh, I was going to show you.
As we wait, folks, from Mont Laurier, Quebec, final race of the Pioneer season for both our One Lofters and our Pioneer Club, which next year, by the way, is going to transform into the Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada. If you've been following our Facebook page, you see the changes are starting to come into effect. I've changed the name of our Facebook page as well as the cover photo. I have developed a group for our members only page. For those of you who are paid members of the Pioneer Club, there will be a private members group on our Facebook page. for our members. And I'm kind of thinking, since we have a lot of trolls and a lot of looky-loos, that maybe next year we are going to open up the private members group. That's where we're going to show our releases and our whatnot. I haven't thought about it yet, but I'm thinking about it.
Wow, I kind of like it. I kind of like it, Leah. And you know, some of our big trolls, right? Because they'll be so heartbroken because they got nothing else to watch. Because they watch a bunch of what we call trip down and fall overs. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm going to allow 3 trolls on to keep the world up to date. What do you think?
Well, we'll see about that.
Oh.
But you know what? We go to great lengths and we do a lot of things for the people who support us. And is that a bird? Bird? Bird?
Come on, Pops.
She going in?
3:37 now on the clock. We think we have a bird. Loft manager Richard thinks he has a bird. As we wait.
Good job.
3:38.
That's a bird.
That's a bird. Good job. Get him in there. Let's
Good job.
go. Good job. Good job, Dad. Loft manager Richard, I'm not sure if you can see it, on the roof of the Twisted Sister. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a Pioneer. We got a blue bar. Come on.
Come on.
Yes. Ethan. Woo! Good job, Brian.
There you go. Congratulations to everyone.
Good job.
That we call that, eh? There's one
Here we
fucking pigeon with a little bit of mustard on the hot dog, eh?
We got another
There's
one.
one.
We got another one coming in. We got another one. Oh, please God, let the clock work. Because today's going to be the day.
Another one way up high. Whoa!
Here they come.
Quinty West. I'm at Quinty West on the 401.
I'm a little worried because he's not talking.
A lot of tension here today, boys. Happy to see that they fired a little bit slower than the last race.
Nothing clocking yet. I'm going to have to go and do I have to go down to the clock and PC it or something because it didn't. Not to fear. Eric can fix everything.
I'm not going to worry. Leah's the best of it. Fuck it. We put the women and children to bed. We got some damn dinner.
Got a whole bunch?
Come on.
One on the roof. Okay, Ryan, you do the talking. I'm going to go do the checking.
I'll do the talking. There you go.
Please.
Well, I will check the clock and we hope everything works out okay. Again, the main thing is I figured they would fire, and the birds did fire. I don't know how good they are, but Neil's speed was quicker. These birds actually were a little bit slower. I think they were seven minutes behind. They're 7. I think they're 7 minutes behind the first race. The first time here at Mont Laurier, but I'm already happy that we've got some birds there. They're in the light. They're in the firing line. So that means you guys down in Tilsonburg and Guelph, and all through the course, be ready. They will come. The birds were held for the 5 days again on reindeer corn. There's another one. There's Rick. I think it's a dropper maybe, or Rick Fife's, or a stray. Who knows? We don't know. I'm looking at the board there myself. But I'm real happy to see the birds make it in or coming in. A lot of work went into this season. 9 weeks is a lot for young birds. Even worse when you got a super long holdover. But it is what it is, what it is, what it is. As I'm driving and watching the screens, I think that's a dropper, so I'm going to say that's a dropper. But very happy to see birds are starting to arrive. And we go from there. Leah will be checking the clock. I'm sure everything will be working. Again, you can feel that tension. You really do. You really can feel it. I believe Ricky got one, so me and Ricky are very close. So I feel lots of guys are going to get them pretty good today. For me, it's already a better Mont Laurier than the last one. Last one I believe I was 32 minutes off the pace of the winner, which was Magic Medeiros. That's Dorval Medeiros and Pete Sloan. They won it down in Tilsonburg, and they were first with a Bob Dura bird that they handled. And Loft manager Richard was second. I think
Sorry,
2 minutes
I'm back.
behind.
Sorry, I had to fix I think that was Phoenix that just went in. I had to fix the clock. The clock is up and running now, folks. Check out the Benzing one Loft race live clocking. I just had to do the whole PC thing,
Yeah. Good job. Good job, Mikey's Loft. Good job, my friend. Good job.
No, I don't know.
That's a young pigeon fly.
No,
Oh,
I don't know
thought
yet.
that's what we're talking about.
I saw a dark check.
Oh.
There's a blue bar on the roof right now. Sorry, I'm just.
That's all right. Deep breath, Lee. You sound like you're afraid of Mont Laurier.
I thought that was Mikey's.
Did Daddy not say they would come?
Got a blue bar on the wall. Come on. Yeah, Mike, the clock is working, Neil says. Mike, never going back there. Yeah, well, I feel the same way about Mont Laurier, Neil.
We'll go back again. Of course we're going to go back. Why? Why? We can't get them there because why? We're not good enough handlers.
We have a blue bar on the roof right now. That just does not. See if I can zoom in here for y'all. Oh,
that's Ian. That's Ian's.
That's Clover.
That's Clover.
All right.
Oh, no. This is very tight.
Frank says Clover is a check. Okay, that dark
yeah,
check.
but from far it looks like almost like a blue.
There she goes. She's thinking about it. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's another one. There's a blue check on the board. Blue bar on at the chute. We have a blue check on the roof and Rusty. Dad, there you go. Dad just got his first bird.
Ricky did?
Yes. Yes.
That's Ian's right there, maybe.
Good job. Maybe.
What happened? Guys, I'm in the fucking blind. I'm in the blind. What's happening?
Blind. All right.
The audience is in the blinds.
I'm going to share with y'all. There we go. You can see in your top right-hand corner, excuse me, of the screen, the first two birds to clock. First, Upper Canada Loft, somewhere, Derek Tavares. Good for you. Clocked at 3:38, flying a speed of 12:35 meters per minute. Second place from Glenn the Hurdle Thornley, bred by none other than Frank Eichhorn. So happy to see this. Jump, second place. Well done, guys. We got one little guy here on the roof. He's not sure what he's doing, but we're going to figure it out. Still waiting for our third place competitor. Good. Congratulations, Frank. Good job. Good job. Finally.
Now remember, as we wait, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back into our brains. at Mont Laurier. The first pigeon to clock got wiped out, came back a week and a half later. You remember that, Leah?
Mm-hmm.
Upper Canada Loft last week came back.
Absolutely. So, Upper Canada Loft, somewhere. I am nominating you for a Hedgie Heart
For the
Award
Hedgie Heart
candidate. Congratulations, Derek, Morgan, and your dad. Good job.
And you know what, guys? The bird came in Sunday morning. We flew Matheson. Richard said to me, "You got a blue bar back, some loft somewhere from Tavares." I looked at the bird when I came home. The back looked good and strong. I trained him, fed him up. We popped him right in to this race here. And you want me to tell you something? She was my top 3 birds. I knew if I was getting a day bird today, she would be one of them. And Derek, congratulations, you, your dad, and your daughter.
Awesome.
You did an excellent job on that one. You all get a win. And as for Frank, well, hey, the Verstratas pay off again.
And I'm so happy to see Glenn the Hurdles Thornley is on the page, on the line, watching. Glenn, I'm not sure where you've been. I'm not sure what's been happening. I'm sorry if we offended you. You're a great participant and competitor. We'd love to have you back. And I'm so happy to see you on. Congratulations to you, Glenn the Hurdles Thornley, and Frank Eichhorn for coming in second today with Jump. We hope you come back, Glenn. I'm sorry if we upset you. But congratulations.
We didn't upset him. He's there. He's on the show. Good job, Glenn. You did it. And you know what? You couldn't have asked the better guy to breed your bird for you. Or, maybe you didn't ask. Or Frank, there's me putting my foot in my mouth. But it was great to see that Frank donated a bird.
Here we go.
Here we go. More there?
We got another one. We got a blue check. He's thinking, I'm feeling like this is Clover. He's in. We're good. Third
Is
place.
it a light blue?
Ryan. Oh, wow. Wow. Who would have thunk this one? I'm not going to leave you all in suspense. There we go. Third place. I can smell him from here. And I can taste the cheese. Congratulations to Mo, the cheese man, the best smelling pigeon man I've ever smelled. From Solani Loft, Mo the cheese man with fragrance, coming in third today, flying a speed of 11.98. Arrival time 3:48. It was a lot before that, but he wasn't sure if he wanted to go in or not. A huge congratulations to Mo. Congratulations, Mo. And fragrance. That is awesome.
Good job.
Good job.
Mo. Good job, Mo.
Glenn says, way to go, Jump. We are so excited for you, Glenn. The final race of the season. The birds have been to hell and back. Okay? They've done a training program that is meant for the Navy SEALs. These last 10 birds, they have done it. They've gone the distance. And these are our final 3 that have made it home today. In our last 3 positions, first, second, third. I am so proud of these 3 birds and of all of our participants today. Amazing. Amazing job. Back to you, Ryan. Ryan has left us, so it's back to me. Loft Manager Richard, would you like to tell everybody what you saw? Ryan is just going to reconnect. Why don't you tell the folks how it all went down?
Hey.
There you go.
I'm here.
I think maybe Ryan's back.
Hello. Hello.
How's it going, my friends?
Good. Good. You got the first bird in.
You there?
Yeah. You hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yeah.
You got the first bird in.
I can hear you.
Yeah. I guess it trapped. It probably beat me by about a minute or so. But then you got the birds came way high up, but they came from the west. Eh, Frank? Northwest, way high up, and they just feed down in. You could see they worked. They're tired when they hit the hit the roof. They were preening themselves. They almost act like they were stunned a bit, And
Yeah.
couldn't get the first one trapped real good.
All right.
Yeah, all right. But the second one,
Jump fucked around.
yeah, he played around. He didn't land on the sister. He landed on the house roof and sat there. Well, probably for a minute or two, but it felt like it was 15 minutes. Yeah, it's like he didn't want to come in. I threw a few droppers, and then he landed on the loft, and still was yeah. You know what it is? They flew so hard that when they arrived here, they
Yeah.
kind of they forgot what they had to do.
Oh, and
So
they're 5 days out, right? The 5 days out, the brain, it does start to cloud up a bit.
maybe, yeah, but talking about mine just landed bang on the sister and trapped within a couple seconds. Trapped real good,
Less
right,
than
Frank?
a couple of seconds.
Huh?
Less than a couple of seconds.
Less than a couple seconds. So, but
Hey,
Frank's
let me ask you.
here.
Let me
Frank's
ask you a
here.
question, Ricky.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question.
What?
Did Daddy beat you again?
You beat me again, but as far as daybirds go, I already got 5 in. You already only got 3.
Here we go.
But on the Copachet system, I guess you're beating me because you put 9 in, I put 14. So, anyways, I still have to talk about Frank. I think Frank did real well. He won a few grand. What, 12 grand?
We don't know what
We don't know
we don't
yet.
know what
We don't know.
anybody wants.
But I still have to discuss it with him because I'm the
Put it
I
back
take
to Leah now.
I take 35%. Remember that, Frank.
Back to
Okay,
Leah.
here's Leah.
Put it back to Leah now.
There you
Put
go.
it back to Leah now. Put it back.
Okay. And I'm back. Loft Manager Richard clocked a bird. I don't see it on our results, so I'm trying to do what I do here and figure out what is going on.
Don't let him back on.
I didn't know
Okay.
he was wearing a jock.
Oh, I know why. Okay, Loft Manager Richard has clocked 4. Excuse me. 4. Okay, it's clocked 4. Let me see. First bird clocked 3:39 from Island Paradise Loft, Neil Gonzalez. Second bird clocked for Loft Manager Richard, Dorian Danella. Why it's not showing up in the Benzing live clocking, I'm going to have to figure out. But third to clock for Loft Manager Richard, Gilberto Del Paul. And the fourth to clock, David McCobb. For Loft Manager Richard, as you guys well know, Loft Manager Richard is a handler for a bunch of gold band birds. I'm just not 100% sure why it is not showing up. Oh, I know why. There we go. Let's do this. I bet you if I do this, you're going to see them appear as I talk to myself.
You would be afraid to go in.
Leah was off. See, normally Leah's on a 7-day race program, but she, even in the holdover, you can see her brain got scrambled as well. But remember, guys, the problem is not the clocking system. It's us that run it.
150 million%. I agree with you, yes. So anyway, Loft Manager Richard's birds have clocked. If there's some kind of discrepancy or it's not showing up in the Benzing live clocking, I'm going to fix that once I figure out how to do it. I can't figure it out right now because I'm live. So anyway, moving right along. Jeff Henderson, well done, team. Great work with the liberation of the birds and taking care of them. Jeff, our farthest distance competitor, all the way from Australia. What can I say? You've followed us for the last 2 years, and from being halfway all around the world, I want to thank you for supporting us, for being involved. For every pick bird where Aussie Gold was a participant, you did the pick, you supported us, you sent us encouraging messages, and I want to thank you for that. You know, quality people are few and far between nowadays. And I want to appreciate and thank the quality people who have made a difference in myself, Brian, and Loft Manager Richard's life throughout the past 6 months of this journey. And Jeff Henderson, you're one of those people who never ripped on us, who never um, came after us, and who always sent us messages of encouragement. I want to thank you for that because it's the little things that mean a lot to us and that keep us going and keep us focused and working towards a goal. And I want to thank you for that, Jeff Henderson, even though we've never met. Never met us. You don't know Ryan. You don't know my dad. You don't know myself, but you have invested in us and what we are trying to promote and preach and encourage. And thank you, Jeff. We can't even get people who are, 10 miles away to do what you have done, to go the distance, to go the inches, to go the bricks and go the miles, and see what we're trying to do and know that we're trying to make a positive difference in the pigeon racing world. So thank you. Neil, Leah, could you please give me the band number for LMR's first bird? How about I do better than that? How about I share Loft Manager Richard's arrivals on our page, but I will tell you as well. First o'clock in Loft Manager Richard's Loft from Island Paradise Loft, AU 2021 Pioneer 110175 for Neil Gonzalez. JZ, congratulations everybody for a good race today. Leah, I think I seen part of you. Yeah, it wasn't a good part. I have not had a great day today. It's been I had a lot going on, and sorry you guys had to see that. But I feel like a homeless person. So anyway, whatever.
Are you wanting to mix it?
It is what it is.
Coke and Pepsi mix?
Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, Leah, tell Dad Frank's like a double vodka and diet. Mix it the way I mix it.
Thank you.
Just tell him that. I'll take care of this
Double
from here.
vodka and diet? Right.
Guys,
Ryan,
you know what?
Ryan's telling me to tell you that. Frank says thank you.
Listen, I'm going to say something. I'm going to say...
The mother of that pigeon.
Yeah.
Is what?
The mother of that pigeon is from Feathers Elite.
It is.
Yeah, from Castrata.
Just another. I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second, Ryan. We're getting misted on here at the Pioneer Village.
I was just about to talk about the bird.
Okay. So I will talk a little bit what the owner of the bird tells me, and then you can fill in the rest. But I just want to let you know our second place bird, Jump, bred by Frank Eichhorn, raced by Glenn Turtles Thornley, is from a Feathers Elite pigeon auction. Xavier Verstrada pigeon. Ryan, go ahead.
Yeah, that pigeon that Frank purchased, it was my favorite bird in the sale. Gorgeous head, chiseled out of granite, 10 plus. And whenever I talk to Xavier,
Frank, I forgot what you said, Coke or Pepsi.
I'll drink it straight right now.
They specialize in 300-mile young bird races, 300 to 400 miles in young and old. They love the 300 miles. And when Frank purchased the bird, I know the mother of the pigeon. I love the mother of the pigeon he purchased. It was a very, very special pigeon. And he put it to a Joe Ferreira pigeon. I will, because there's always 50% of this. I wasn't a big fan of the father. He's a big bird. Not my favorite, but you know what? This baby that Frank did it with here with Jump and Glenn the Hurdle Sornley, they worked together on this. It has the body of the mother, the eye of the father. We don't know where the brains and the heart come from, but a little bit of both of them in there. And super to see it. Wish I would have been there. But again, congratulations to Verstrada and Joel Ferreira with these Gabby birds as well. Again, and Gabby had great luck. Gabby Vandenbeel had great luck with some Xavier birds as well. So you see it all throughout there, and quality prevails.
Absolutely. Back for season 4, Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, which we are going to start up. You're going to see a lot of promotions coming in the next week or so. But after The thing that I found is I need to concentrate on one thing at a time. So once the race season is over, then my focus is going to be on the auctions. And I want to give everybody a little bit of a breather as well. It's been an exciting, stressful year, race season. And I feel like everybody needs like a breath, like a week, a breath to recoup, reevaluate, recalculate, and then let's focus on breeding and how we're going to improve our season for 2022. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. And remember, guys, and make sure Ricky knows, Frank drinks it like Ryan drinks it. Tell Dad that. Dad's attention span is about the size of a 4-year-old, but we love him.
We love him.
Good racing today. Hey, congratulations, Neil. Congratulations, my friend. Ricky got the best out of it. Very, very good job. I'm so happy for you and Petey Pigeon. You got some good luck, and I want to thank Petey Pigeon for helping me get some good luck and win this race. Me versus Ricky. Without Petey, I don't think I could have done it.
But would he be feeding it?
We want to thank Neil. Yeah. Neil made a commitment at the beginning of the season, and he took in pigeons for this race, and he came, even though he lives, I don't know, 3 hours away, I'm not sure, Neil, but a far ways. He came all 4 weeks, whether he had a clock and could get a result or not. He came all 4 weeks. He was a great sport. He was a pleasure. His son, Peter, was a pleasure. And you guys are absolutely welcome. Back next year, anytime. He went the distance. If you guys had pigeons in his little one loft there, no, he didn't have a clock. Ryan kind of ripped him on that. Whatever, regardless, I give Neil Gonzalez absolute credit and props for going the distance and trying his best and feeling it out and seeing. And I am hoping that next year, Neil, that we're going to get you set up to do your own little band race with the Pioneer money bands, whether it's $2, $5, $10, $20, whatever. If you take more than 100 bands, I'm going to try and hook you up to help you out.
And you know what? I'm going to say, I think Petey Pigeon, he should be maybe put into the Spirit Award because he had to get on camera with me, and me and him both had a couple too many sodas, and he had to announce all those birds. Those birds going to that last race, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of money on the line. And I think Petey Pigeon, he did a great job. Good job, Neil. You did good today. Don't get down on the birds that aren't there. Look at the ones that did. Look at the ones that are there. Mustard on the hot dog.
Congratulations to Neil for going the distance. Jay-Z says you made it through this year. Next year should be a breeze. Oh, Jay-Z, those are famous last words. You just cursed us for 2022. Literally. Mike Vandriak. If so, Neil is leading so far in the gold band. Well, Mike, yes, but I don't know. Yes, no. Neil needs to get a clock if he wants to have legitimate results. And I'm not being mean, but I can't go off of by visually when the birds arrived. I can't go by that. Not for this, anyway. When I have people literally up my butthole about points. Who's that? Is it Karen? That's not Karen. We have a beautiful pie on the roof. It's not chocolate. It doesn't look chocolate. There we go. Rick Fife, Pfizer.
Oh.
Hopefully you guys can see that.
She's in.
In?
Yep.
I will check the results.
Good job,
Neil,
Rick. Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. We had a great time. We had a great time with you. Fantastic. You know, you did what you said you were going to do, and you came all 4 weeks, and I give you kudos for that. Let's check to see who that was. Yes, we were right. Let me show you all. In your top right-hand screen, 4th place, Rick Fife. Pfizer. Arrival time, 4:05. Flying speed of 11:42. Congratulations. Good job. Will we get all 10 back? What do you think, Ryan?
I think I'm beating my last rodeo at that race, so I'm quite happy. It's not the place of doom. It's not that bad. We just had a bad time the first time out. They're coming. They're coming. Make sure Ricky's got the good groceries for the birds there. Make sure you tell him that. When I get to the loft, if you're at if anyone's at our place, I'll show you the winners. You see the condition on them. I always like to check it out. Hopefully, I'll be there sooner rather than later. I'm about an hour or so away. But
Frank, are you on the phone still?
again, good pigeons to do this. Remember, guys, first time ever, a 4-week open series. Remember this, first time ever. I asked Richard himself, what was the longest holdover you've ever been? He said 2 days. This is 5-day holdover. Can it be done? Yes. Will they do it? Yes. Do you have to be patient? Yes. Am I predicting what was going to happen, Leah?
Yes.
They'll come.
They'll come.
We only want the ones that come.
This is the thing. If you properly set them up and the liberator is taking proper care of them, meaning they're in a well-ventilated basketing, they're given an ample amount of food and water throughout the holdover. There is no reason why our pigeons cannot do this. As we see today, 4 birds clocked at the Pioneer Village for the Pioneer 1 lofters. Loft manager Richard has how many? Let's take a look at that, shall we? Because his clocking is not showing up. I'm not sure why, but we're going to fix it. Not to worry. You don't need to panic. He has 4 clocked from Mont Laurier, so no reason why this can't happen.
Wow.
Back to you, Ryan.
And again, I always like to say, let's see how we do in the first hour. Always. The speed is good today. The speed's not bad. That means it's a quick day. Guys are going to get birds. We're not going to be first. We might be dead last today, and I'm fine with that. I did the mission that had to be done. I got the 1 lot birds to do the 9 weeks. Did I lose a lot of birds? Hell yeah. Was it a tough road? Hell yeah. I lost birds not at the sickness. I lost them at the break. I lost them in short training. I even lost them on race number 6 when I didn't think I was going to lose no more birds. But you know what? We keep going. We keep pushing. We keep digging. Dig. And you know what? I'm going to say today on race 9, 5 days in the basket, I got 50% of the birds home, almost 50% of the birds home in under the first hour. I'm quite happy with that. And congratulations to you guys that had the birds that have done it.
Absolutely. I can't. I can't say anymore. Go ahead.
I am not the best pigeon flyer in Canada. I am not the best pigeon flyer in the world. I'm probably one of the worst. But the only way you're going to beat me is you're going to have to outwork me. Because I don't have talent. I work on sheer work ethic. And you know what? I'm happy today. The work paid off. Sitting there with those birds, that's a lot of bullshit, man. I haven't showered, Leah. I got flies that are sitting on my face right now.
Finally.
That's right. And I hope for all of you that point your finger and criticize and critique and nitpick. I want you to think about the hours that Loft Manager Ryan has put in to your pigeons, not his pigeons. He didn't own one of them. Your pigeons. Effort, work, dedication, grind, determination, grit, not to fail. I want you to look at that, and I want you to put aside the loudmouth and the drinking and the carrying on, and I want you to tell me at the end of this if you feel you got your money's worth. And if you don't feel you got your money's worth, out of the last 7 months of our lives that we have dedicated to these 226 pigeons, let me know, and we'll have a talk about that. But Ryan, I want to commend you, and I want to commend these amazing pigeons, 226 athletes who have worked with you to try their best and give their best and live up to not only the loft manager standards, but all of your standards and cut the mustard. And I know, for one thing, we have 4 birds today who are telling you we did it. We succeeded
Yeah.
against all the obstacles, against all the people, negative comments and bullshit. We showed you we have the heart, we have the determination to go inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. Back to you.
You said it very well, Leah. You've said it very, very, very well. And you know what? This group of pigeons, they were the group of, I call them the lunch pail kids, because we didn't have enough talent to win on talent alone. It was going to take a lot of hard work. We had a lot of falls, and you've seen the falls. I had people want to pull their birds out. I had people want to taser me, call me at 1 o'clock in the morning. They pick anything they could pick to knock us down. And I love that. I had that as a little more fuel. Then we took these birds 9 weeks on the Pioneer Combine. These birds, they won basically 7 out of 9 races, which, you know, I'm very happy for them. The lunch pail kids, they had to work hard, and we found different winners every week, every week a different bird rises to the occasion a lot of the time. And I was really quite lucky and blessed that we dealt with those pigeons at the end that held it together. And without those pigeons, I would have been, what do they say, the butt of the joke or whatever you call it. But thank you very much for everyone who sent me the pigeons that had it to do it. Those are some excellent pigeons. And, you know, the pigeons that didn't make it, they tried. They had a bad day. They had a little bit of bad luck. Sometimes you hear me say, oh, they're not good pigeons or horrible pigeons or they're garbage. No, they just had a bad day. We all got bad days. But the problem is in life, when we have a bad day, we get another day. With pigeons, when they have a bad day, sometimes they end up in Tobermory, right?
Oh, now you did it, Frank.
Absolutely. We're having some fun here with Frank and Kathy Eichhorn, always here to support us, always here to go the distance. And, of course, Frank Eichhorn has already been nominated for a Spirit Award, but, you know, he's gone the distance, man. He always supports us. He goes out of his way always. There will be a special gift for Frank Eichhorn at the end of this season. Don't you worry about that. I'm going to get to the comments here. Jay-Z, I'm going for my 3rd season. Love you guys. Jay-Z, we love you. You know that. You always have a place at the Pioneer Village's table. Always. You're welcome here at the Pioneer Village. You will be welcome in Loft Manager Ryan and Richard's home, but you're welcome at my home. You are always welcome. You're a great guy, and you've always supported us, and I really do appreciate that. Michael Peebler, another one. You're all on top of the game. We're trying our best. For the sake of the pigeons, it has been our goal from the beginning to promote this sport and make it the best possible in this nation, North America. And it's going to be inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile, but Ryan and I are determined to not fail at this. We are looking to expand our Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada throughout Canada. The other provinces want to get involved. Let's see how next season goes, and we are absolutely looking for franchise opportunities for those of you who are interested in taking pigeon racing in this country to the next level. If you are fed up with politics and combine bullshit and union bullshit, and you just want to race pigeons and have some fun and maybe earn a tank of gas or a bag of feed during the process, Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada. Why fly house league when you can race with the professionals? Come on board, guys. It is a revolution. It is a passion project for Ryan and myself, and it is something that we will not stop until we are successful. So if you are out there and you think that this might be something great for your state or province or club or combine, let us know. We will work with you to make it happen. Of course, let's see how we do next year and let's run it. But I'm just saying, I just want to throw that out there. I want you all in the other provinces of Canada to have a look next year at the Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada and how we run things and how we do things and how it all works. And if you are interested in getting you or your fellow province-wide pigeon flyers involved, let us know. We will help you out. We're out here to make a difference, not to line our pockets, not to make a name for ourselves, but to promote the greatest sport on earth, pigeon racing, which Ryan and myself have been raised with since the day we were born. We do this in honor of our father, who taught us to never quit, to never be fake, to never be phony, and to be true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in. And that's what this is about. Back to you, Ryan.
Well, it's been fun. It's good. I'm in Port Hope now, and I guess I've been pushing it a little bit, so I'm going to have to get a little bit of a drink here of fuel. But it's been a fun season, and I'm so happy to be at the end of it. But in the other sense, it's kind of sad. It's like, oh boy, after today we start the auction season, and this season goes back into the books just like last year. And what's awesome is we're going to come back again. We're going to do this all over again.
We got right there on the board. Sorry, excuse me, Dad. On the board, your board, right there. Out of the garage. Never mind. Sorry.
You're all fired up, Leah.
I'm going to get to the comments because I love to hear what you all have to say, whether it is comments, critiques, compliments, whatever it is. We love to hear from you all because this is why we do this. Is for you guys, not for us, for you guys. Tracy says, I've had so much fun and I can't wait until next year. Made some new friends and fell in love with a new hobby. Tracy.
You're the one.
Thank you.
And as we do this, I'm on the run, as they say. I'm going to be going in. People are looking at me like there's something special about
whatever.
me. Yeah, guys,
You
I am
should
special.
see me. I look like a homeless person right now. But Tracy, I'm emotional right now. It's been an emotional day, but I just want to thank you for that because that's my goal, is to bring this sport, who my family has such a love for, to you all and show you that it can be done in a great way where we show respect for not only the competitors, but for the pigeons. And it's my hope that you see through all the dog shit and drama and bullshit and see that, at least it's my goal, is to make this sport great.
And remember, guys, we are not going to shut the cameras off now. We're waiting for those birds to come. I want to get all 10 home today. We're going to leave the camera. We're going to give you the final show. Will be our longest one here of today. We're going to take her right into dusk. Because why? The 10 birds that are left, they deserved it. And if another bird comes back today from another race, they deserve it. Or from a Tobamori bad toss, or from whatever you want to call it. The birds deserve it. We're going to keep the show. We've got a bird. I'm still pumping the fuel here. And I'm going to go in here and pay in just a moment.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm going to unplug my earbud.
Gather my
Keep her together, Leah. Don't get emotional. People tell you you're doing a great job. If people are going to tell you you're doing a great job, just you know what? Just think of all the people that are going to be kicking you. She's emotional. Oh, you know how it is. Remember, the trolls do watch. Why? Because the trolls have no other show in town, and the trolls aren't smart enough to make their own show. And you want to know why they're trolls?
Whatever.
Because they're trolls.
Just anybody that says that we do this for whatever reasons you want to say, I am emotional today because this is the end of a very, very challenging.
Well, we said we were going to collect our thoughts, and
I know.
Thoughts aren't collected.
This is the end of a very challenging season for us, for many reasons.
I get a key too. What do we
I'm
have here for
depressed.
fuel?
I'm gonna get a Loft.
All right, I'm gonna take you guys
Dad?
into on the ride. As we continue to wait.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
just at the gas station. Yeah.
Yeah, we
There,
haven't got a.
there is a delay when you say hello, so you got to let me respond, right? You got to focus on what
Oh.
we're doing here, Ricky.
Okay. Well, you got to get a more updated equipment here, because I'm used to
Right?
automatic.
Well, I know how you are, and I know what you're used to. I know everything, and I know your problems, right? I know them all. But did you get another bird?
No, I was going to say something that the birds that came, they really worked hard, and you could see when they landed. There's a hawk there, Frank. See him? When they landed, they were stunned, a little bit stunned. You know, so, and we haven't got a bird since. So there's a late group. They're behind, they're like way behind this group. This group here,
Yeah.
these are the ones that
Yeah.
want to do the job. They want to work. And
Hey, now
these are the
I'm just.
workers. And it shows that uh, Frank Icord, I don't know the first bird that came in here because I don't, but his bird was second place in here and was always there to work and work. And the third bird, I don't know exactly that one, but I know the fourth bird was one of Rick Feist's birds. And Rick Feist's birds always want to work hard.
Yeah, and same with Derek Tavares again, another one. Birds work, work, work. That's what we want. A lot of work.
Okay, the third bird was a checker. I believe then it was Derek Tavares. Oh, no.
No, Derek was first. Derek was first.
Derek was
That,
first?
that Derek
Tavares
was first.
Oh, okay.
He's second.
And
Third was Fragrance.
a third was Mosbird.
Yeah, and fourth was Ricky Five.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Dad, do you remember? Do you remember last weekend when I was in Matheson? You
Right.
told me a blue came back.
Yeah.
I lost that blue at that race at wherever it is.
Yeah.
Wherever we were there, Mont Laurier.
Yeah. Well,
Hey, you have any duct tape? No, I don't wear face masks. There's your gas. No, do you have duct tape? Nope.
Ryan? Yeah.
If you did, it'd be great, but if not, I get it. I get it. Sure, might as well. Thanks, Chief. All right, we're leaving the store. Still, they're selling cheese curds here in Port Hope, so we do know that I guess the French people are around even Port Hope.
Yeah, I was. I think these birds came in great time. When I heard some of the times from,
Oh yeah,
yeah, you know, I thought, I think we're going to get them now around 5:30, 6 o'clock. That's what I thought. But these times are incredible. These birds are right on the money. Right on.
You want to know what was amazing? Amazing was watching the birds leave today. I was, because you've never done 5 days in a basket, right?
Yeah.
So you never know what you're going to see. Are they going to come out and walk around? Are they going to go, are they going to go up? How are they going to act, right? And I'll tell you, I could see it in their faces. They just said, we're not going to fuck around here. We're going to go. And they just left. They left like firecrackers.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with the speed. We're probably way behind. Probably guys out in Tilsonburg or wherever, or even around here will beat us. But you know what? The birds did good. I've almost got 50% of the birds home, so I'm not disappointed.
Yeah. They did very well.
It's race 9. In the last
9.
14 days, this group of pigeons, I'm going to use the Pioneer One lofters and your birds themselves have spent 7 days out of the last 14, or 8 days out of the last 14 on a trailer.
Yeah.
So how many days in the loft rest? Not very many.
Frank's bird, when it came, it It's never done that before. It landed on the house roof. Normally they'll land on the Twisted Sister and land. What?
It's just because
Yeah.
it wasn't the first bird. It was the second bird. Bird wasn't on the same focus level.
Well, anyway, so we're just trying to say, come on, get off that house roof, and
Right, I understand.
that's a very good
don't
bird.
dwell on. Just let's not dwell.
I'm not
do that.
dwelling. So
Well, you
anyways,
dwelled on it twice now.
yeah,
Put Leah back on the line.
I'll let you talk to Leah again, and away we go. Here's Leah.
And I'm back. Ryan, are you there?
I'm there. When you tell him to come on, if you ask him to repeat the same story again, I'm gonna punch him when I get there.
All right. Well, sorry about that, but
He's just. Let's get ourselves collected and keep the show going.
Well, we're trying to collect ourselves. It's an emotional day here, the final race. Pioneer 2021 season. We laughed, we cried. It was better than Cats. If you haven't seen Cats, Broadway the musical, I suggest you do. It's kind of like Pioneer, but with cats.
Yeah, it is. The top's been shut off for a while as we're waiting. We're waiting for the next wave of pigeons. Hey, you know what? I got Amish down in Pennsylvania. They're waiting. They got signs that say, Karen, stop here. They've got other signs that say, Clover, you have bad luck. I don't know. You know, wait. I thought just for shits and giggles, if I would have been Robbie Taylor, I would have let Roush out today. Like, just to create let Roush out so he comes back in race time.
Maybe.
Well, that would have meant he had to let Roush out yesterday, but you know what I mean.
Mike Sheridan, who won the Pickbird? Let's get down to business, because that's really what it's all about, right?
Did I win it? Did I win it?
Bullshit. Let's see, who won the Pickbird? Let me take a look here for you guys. Who came first? Some loft somewhere. Probably somebody. Nobody picked it. Let's see. I think that was one of them that nobody picked. I'm going to have to go to the bathroom in a minute.
Yeah.
So.
Number 2?
Mike, jump. I think Mike Sheridan won. Bathroom break. You take it from here.
Okay. I haven't been able to go to the bathroom in 5 days.
I'm literally peeing behind on the side of the house because I'm just doing it.
Leah's gonna pinch a loaf now.
I am right now.
Pulled herself out. She's gonna drop a loaf as we speak. Remember, guys, these are the trials and tribulations of running a race. Again, also,
if I could pee in a bottle, I would, but I can't.
If Leah, don't take my thunder. If you see any white pigeons around the Pioneer, okay, it's a remembrance. It's a goddamn remembrance of one sound and one sound only. Ken Lavoie, Princess is always with us. She is with us. She should win the Hedgie Hart Award because she had to learn how to eat corn. That's a nominee. She almost died until she finally looked in the mirror and said, anorexia is not going to help me. I'm going to need to eat. And she did.
I learned that a few years ago, but hey. All right, let me get to the comments here. Mike Vandiak, how about a New Year's Day special for Mont Laurier with the survivors? How about not? Neil, hose Ryan down when he steps out of the truck. Will do. Kelly, Stone, nice to see you on. I'm sure you guys probably all heard me take a pee, but I'm sorry about that. I had to. One of those things, you know? As we wait.
You came to race one, and I haven't been able to go to the bathroom in the last 6 days now, and you know, what can I say? I'm a bit gooey.
Well, all right. David Tracy, congratulations on a great season. Sherry and I enjoyed following along. We'll continue to follow along this fall and winter, so the next season coming up. So again, Ryan, Ricky, and Leah, hats off to you. David Tracy and your beautiful wife, Sherry, thank you guys so much. I'm not sure where you guys came from, but we want to thank you so much for supporting myself, Ryan, the Pioneers, and everything that we are set out to do, which is to promote this fantastic sport in this country
and beyond. And thank you guys. Whether you participate and you have a perch or you don't, you are always welcome at the Pioneer Villages table, providing you are positive and come into this with a positive frame of mind. We welcome you. Okay, leave the negativity and bullshit at the door, and drama at the door. Know what you're getting into when you climb on board the Pioneer train. Know what you are getting involved when you enter Pioneer One Loft. We are real, we are raw, and we are going to show you what it is to go through a young bird race season. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows, the bullshit, the drama, the crying, the screaming, the laughs. We want to show you what pigeon racing is all about. And I think that's what this is morphed into. It's reality pigeon racing. And I could not think of a better group of characters to show you all this. Because this is real. This is daily life. This is what we live, what I live, Ryan lives, Loft manager Richard lives, and I'm sure what a lot of you live throughout the pigeon racing season. And we want to let you know you are not alone in your struggles, your frustrations, your anguish, and your joy. Okay, this is not a candy-coated, pretty package with a bow on top. What pigeon racing is. Come fly with me, blah, blah, blah. This is real. Real, nitty-gritty racing. And now we're racing for money. So, you know what they say, shit is going to get real next year. So if you thought this year or last year was a lot or intense, wait till next year. Go ahead, Brian.
Well, again, we may have to this week do a Mike Vanderyak single toss encore. We'll have to think if we want to do that. I always like to switch gears, and it's been a lot of fun. We're still waiting for more birds. The tap is almost stopped running, but in that first hour, we got 4 out of 5, or 4 out of 10 that we sent. I still expect more. More will come. But again, there's more birds. Maybe could have went down the Pennsylvania way, or just they don't have the jam. But I don't know now if we want to look. If you want to, while I'm talking here, maybe pull up the Win Companion and check out the points as it sits now. Again, the points aren't going to be. There's no for sure in the points until the birds are all clocked, but I don't know who's leading in points as of right now or average speed. But it'd be interesting to see. Just kind of give people a little rundown on that there. Again, congratulations to who got the pickbird.
Can you get me ice? Can I get some of that? Sorry, Ryan.
The pickbird was won today by Mike Sheridan. Good job, Mike.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Nobody picked some off somewhere. I originally said somebody should pick it. Back in my broadcast, the bird will be there. Derek, believe in your pigeons a little bit more. They did it in Niagara with no training, and unbelievably how it did it. I brought the bird right back. The bird brought itself right back and did it, yet you still didn't believe in it. But come on, Derek. We got to get you to believe a little bit more in those birds, my friend. You're doing real good. Congratulations there, being first today. And same with Mo. Mo, we had to hold that bird back last week.
Frig, man.
It wasn't right.
Mo,
you did good.
How many years have you been racing in Canada? Probably not a lot. I'm not sure, but I just kind of met you, and I don't think you've had pigeons a long time. And you were away for a large chunk and blah, blah, whatever. But I'm telling you, Mo, you're another nomination for a Pioneer Spirit Award. You are always here on shipping night with a smiling face, whatever function we have, whether it's a barbecue or shipping night or a meeting. You're always here. You're never negative, always have a smiling face, always pleasant, and you're new at this. And you haven't been backbiting and backstabbing, and you could have gone that way, and you didn't. And I appreciate that. I'm sure Ryan does as well. But you're a stand-up guy, Mo, and I want to thank you. Not because you bring cheese and gifts from Morocco, but because I know in the back of my mind Mo supports us, and I thank you for that, Mo.
Yeah, and guys, again, there it was on Thursday night shipping. Mo showed up. It was unbelievable. He brought bags of cheese for everybody he could think of, and he made name tags for everybody, actual name tags, and giving big bags of cheese away. And he brought a couple bottles of tequila and whiskey and vodka. And we don't ask for that. I don't like him because he does that. He's just a straight up easygoing guy, great guy. He's got the work ethic and the sportsmanship of a real winner. You're gonna start winning, Mo. Just give it some time. But those are the people I want. Quality people. I don't need to backstab people or whatever. There's enough of those. I like the quality guys, and I'll tell you, our Pioneer Club, we're getting better and better, and we're finding more of the right guys. And I really feel bad for a lot of those new guys that keep yapping and putting their foot in their mouth and keep ripping on us and keep doing this. I will fly against you any day of the week with any pigeons, and I might not beat you, but you're going to be scared when I fly against you, because I'll get the most out of those pigeons for whatever talent they have. We proved it yet again this year. Again, some loft somewhere, the bird got blown away. It was a super bird. It was really starting to turn on. It got blown away in Mont Laurier. I had 1 week to bring it back. There it is, our first bird of the day. I believed in it. That's why I sent it. If I didn't believe in it, I wouldn't have sent it. Same with Mo the Cheese Man. Had to hold the bird back. He did it. And right now, today, congratulations right now to Glenn the Hurdles Thornley and Frank Eichhorn with Jump. That is one pigeon that did all 9 weeks, all the training, and handled it. Congratulations to Rick, Fife, and Pfizer. Did all 9 weeks and did all the races. Congratulations. Some of the other birds, they had to be held back. They got lost, this, that, this.
It
You
was a
take a look at it,
hell
and
of a year.
you see it.
I'm not kidding you. It has been a hell of a year in so many ways, and I'm sure that's the same for you all, right? You look back and shake your head like, oh my God, do I want to do this again? I'm going to tell you right now, yes, you do want to do it again. Whether it's with the Pioneer One Loft or the Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada or in your own club or combine, you want to do it again. Because when they win or when they come home or when you take them on that trainer that you think they couldn't do and they make it back, that's you. That's you and your team doing that. And that's golden. That is something we all strive, like our work paid off. Whether it's a race or a trainer or a breeding program, it is you working with the pigeons and it is man working with animal to create something beautiful. And guys, don't forget that. Don't don't give up. Don't lose the beauty of the sport. Regardless of the letdowns, regardless of the not winning, it's a beautiful thing when you and your pigeons come together in the loft and have a feeding or whatever. Embrace that moment. It's a beautiful thing. Sorry, I know I sound a bit girly, but I see how you interact with the pigeons. I've seen my whole life how my dad interacts with the pigeons, and it is a release for him, a mental release. From whatever he has going on in the day, I know that he can go down to the loft and feed the pigeons and feel a little bit of joy, a little bit of, I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Anyway, I'm emotional.
I feel like a child every day.
Thank you. Dad says he feels like a child every day. Soup Loop, go Pugsley, go. Absolutely. Wow. Crazy. Like Michael Peevler says, if you believe in hope, you will. You got to believe. Have a little bit of faith and just forget about the haters. even though there's so many of them. Ryan will be rejoining shortly. Sorry if I'm rambling, but wow, it's been quite the season. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The highs, the lows, it's reality racing. That's all I got to say. And we make no apologies for what we do. I think I do apologize way more than my brother does. But he's real. I'm real. Love Manager Richard is real. Warts and all. Warts and all. Speaking of warts, here he is.
Hey, how's it going? I'm back again. Sorry, guys. You know what? Sometimes Switchy does that. I know Leah was on fire there. As long as she didn't get emotional, you guys are all right. FYI, Neil hasn't got any more birds back. I can feel on the computer, Neil, you're a bit down. It's okay, bud. Remember, you don't find them unless you work them. You want to know why? You gotta work them, work them, work them. No bird should be stocked after 2 races. They're not worth it. You got to push them to the final as far and as hard as you can push. You have to keep pushing to find them. You know, you look and say, "Oh, that bird won a race and that bird won a race. They've been real consistent all year." Yeah, you know what? Let's keep going. Let's keep turning the screws. That goes for everybody. You know, you want to find good breeders, keep working them, keep working them, keep working them, and you're going to find them. But you got to be willing to work them to lose them. You know, and that's the thing. So don't get down, Neil. You're okay. But remember, if I come to your house right now, the pigeon you flew today, I'll take over the 2 that you kept back any day of the week. Because one thing we both know in our minds, the 2 that you kept back, they ain't never done no Mont Laurier, did they? And they sure as hell didn't do no Mont Laurier in no race time. So remember, Mont Laurier, it has some of the great smoked meats. Has a great arena, has great security guards. Yes, the goddamn cheese curds are fantastic. The gravy is great. The fries are great.
Beaver
tails are tremendous. But you know what? You got to go there to get them. You got to find those ones. And yes, remember, the Mont Laurier Neuf coming again next year.
Tracy, Leah, don't start crying again. Honestly, I'm like the biggest unemotional bitch you'll ever meet in your life. Like resting bitch face in the encyclopedia has gotten a photo of me beside it. But I don't know. I'm feeling emotional. I feel like this has been a different season from last year in many ways.
Well, you learned this year, Leah. You said, "Oh, you know, I hope we don't get hit with sickness bug," and we didn't get the sickness bug. But then I said, "Well, you might get the birds don't train good," and we got that. And then I said, "You when we started racing, well, I think we got our core. I think we're going to be okay." And then Mont Laurier hit us again, and that was another big kick in the teeth. And you kind of got a whole, slowly chopped down week by week by week, and this is why it's been a tougher season. Like, I'm ready to be done with it.
Yeah. I think for many reasons, our parents being on the verge of death the last month has absolutely taken a toll on us. You know, there's a lot of things that have made this season incredibly difficult, personally, for ourselves and Ryan. And for those of you who have stuck along and hung in with us and supported us and not backstabbed us and talked shit about us, I want to thank you for that, because what kept me going, I can't speak for Ryan, but what kept me going throughout the last few weeks is, you know, the messages of encouragement, the cheer signs, the fact that you guys are excited about what's going on, even though you don't know behind the scenes what we're going through. I cannot tell you, and I'm going to get emotional again. I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you. No, just let me say it, because it means I want to say thank you to those of you who have been human and who have realized that we're going through a lot of shit, and to send us messages of encouragement and make your cheer signs and whatever. I want to thank you for that, because it kept us going. Really, it kept me going. Thank you.
You know, little things that kept me going, like when I was in Mont Laurier and Mike Vandriac writing perfectly in French. Something like that kept me going. You know,
Michael Peebler, you can
the,
tell Leah now has it in her blood. It wasn't now, it was always there. I was born in it. My father has, as you know, our father, Loft Manager Richard, had pigeons before we were born. So I was always raised with it. As Ryan was. So it's always been in my blood. I think now maybe an awakening is probably a better term for what has respect. I have learned a lot of respect for what my dad and Ryan do, and how much dedication, devotion it takes to make a great team, and to work together with the pigeons has been a beautiful thing for me to witness as an outsider looking in, to see how Ryan interacts with the birds and Loft Manager Richard, and how you guys can just take these beautiful little pigeons and turn them into athletes amazes me every single day. Even though I was born and raised into it, it is amazing to me what these pigeons will do for you. The loyalty, the determination, the drive. I think humanity has a lot to learn from pigeons. That's just me. Back to you, Ryan.
see, I told you, it took me years and years. She'd laugh at me with these pigeons, and they all laugh, and they hated the pigeons. And slowly, it took me a long time, a lot of years, but we've slowly converted her. Now she's liking the pigeons. Hell, you know what,
I am.
guys, get your kids involved. It's a good sport. It is dying. It's dying because this pigeon sport will die. It will be over, but the pigeons will still be out flying on the rooftops and flying around. It's the people that ruin it. Remember that. So
You know
just
what? Forget
you
about
know,
getting your kids
enjoy the.
involved. I would like every pigeon man and woman to get their daughters involved. Let's get the daughters involved. Let's get some more women fanciers in this sport. I feel it's coming. Um, I know there's a presence, and I am here to encourage that presence. Get your daughters involved, get your wives involved, get your sisters involved and your aunts. Um, this doesn't have to be a male dominated sport. Women are very nurturing. Women are very determined. I know this because I am a woman. And I think women fanciers, I'm just going to throw this
Oh
out there,
boy.
have an
Oh boy.
advantage over men
Oh yeah.
fanciers.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to say
We
it.
do. They do.
I know
You
Sophie
are. Yeah.
Vandermeer.
Let her go.
I
I know.
know
You let her out.
I
You
know
know them.
Annemie Van Hee. I know Leandra Munich. And I think Leandra Munich and I could make a fantastic team, because that girl, she got some balls. Just saying.
Well, you want me to tell you something? Yeah, you remember. You just keep sitting there and calling for Karen, okay?
I
I'm
know.
right now in the middle of a race. You keep
I'm not
calling for
mad.
Karen.
I'm not mad.
I
I'm
know.
not mad at Karen. I'm not mad at Klaus. I'm not mad at my purchase. I think that Karen did the best she could do. And I know Karen will be back. And I appreciate
Hey,
Karen, and I appreciate Klaus for donating that bird. I had so much fun with Karen, even though I got a lot of shit about having Karen in the loft. I loved it. Every single minute of it. I would not change a thing. I had a lot of fun.
well, you want to know what? The only thing that Leah's mad at, and she made a voodoo doll of me, and she purposely stuck me in a field, and she had I couldn't understand it. I went to her house, and there was like a picture of a field and a car and some baskets, and like she was torturing me with food and stuff for Mont Laurier, and I think that's what it is. So always
I
remember, guys, if we lost all your birds, you can totally blame me, the loft manager. So this is only my second season doing this. I'm trying to get better. I'm not even a good handler, but I'm going to try my best. Leah, my goal next year is to finish the races. My number's still got to be what? I think 49. I think last year was my number 49. This year I'm down to 4.
We're down to
I'm
4.
wobbling.
We're
Down to 4. We're wobbling, but it is what it is. It was wow, it's amazing. We got 4 home. Shit, we could have not had any. I mean, hey, take a look at Neil, only flying 128 miles, 1 bird home out of 28. He's only flown them 3 races. Pigeon racing is tough, guys. It's tough. That's the only guy I know of right now. I'm sure guys are getting birds, or some guys are going to get them. Some guys aren't. But good hard-nosed flying is where it's at. And the first time here in Canada, we've had a 4-race gold band series.
Awesome.
Where it took 4 races to do it. And the last race, old Mother Nature said, we're going to give you, like they do in Europe, we're going to give you a 5-day holdover. But they said, well, your drivers sit there and wait. And I've waited, and I've driven back here through all the way down to the 401, all the way across. The sky is overcast. I haven't hit a drop of rain yet. I'm past Pickering. I'm coming into Scarberia. I'm going to put my vest on here in a minute to keep safe. I'm in Ajax actually right now, so I should be there shortly. But again, guys, if you lost your bird and I ever said anything to offend you, I actually didn't mean it. When I lose the birds, I talk like they're my birds. That's a piece of shit, or that's this, or that's this. I'm an emotional person. I try to get all the birds to the end. So, don't take that personally. Or if I say something, I'm on the fly here. You got a lot of shit to think about, or you're trying to think on the fly, and it's not so easy. And I'm really not that smart of a guy. So I put my foot in my mouth a hell of a lot. So let it go. My apologies. Like I always say, water off a duck's back, and quack, quack, quack. Again, a big thanks to Dan Burnett for coming every single day. He had to drive 25 miles a day. The coffee, the bottle, the wine, the sandwich, just coming, keeping me happy, or, keeping me company. Thanks to Owen Cleveley and Dave Dickinson for coming up and visiting. Thanks to Mike Sheridan for coming up and visiting. Thanks when we had all the birds, guys like Tony Loft and Mo and other different people that came for some of the training flights. Thanks again to Frank Eichhorn for going and picking up the gold bands when we didn't have the people to do it, and he just picked up the slack. That was great. Thanks to Mike Van Kempen and Robert and Bill for their clocking systems, their places, and helping out there. That was great. That all comes together, and you get together, and you make something great, but everyone got to stick together, and I'll create the drama. Most things I say, don't take it personally. Remember, we still don't know if we have any real good pigeons left. We never know.
We
never know.
We never know. We do know that we have 4 fantastic, incredible athletes who have made it home for race number 9, and I want to just not forget about them. I'm going to put it in your top right-hand corner. Our winners from today, I'm going to scroll up, and you can see first place, Upper Canada Loft. Team Green Giants, y'all get a point. Coming in at 3:38, flying a speed of 12:35 meters per minute. Some Loft, somewhere, Derek Tavares, the Tavares family. Again, another individual who has come to the shipping nights on our gold band, always pleasant, always has a smile, telling us about how excited he is that his daughter, Morgan, is getting involved. She has her own loft. I think that is fantastic. Well done to Derek. And Upper Canada Loft, some loft somewhere, big thumbs up, wow faces, and big hearts. Coming in second place, Glenn the Hurdles Thornley, a new competitor this year. Somebody who took the bull by the horns and did a cheer sign and was so into it. And we love that about you, Glenn, and we appreciate, even though I think you put in 4 birds, you got 1 left. donated by Frank Eichhorn, which we're going to get to Frank at the end. But I want to congratulate Glenn the Hurdles Thornley. We love your passion. We love your enthusiasm. We love your get up and go and how you have supported Ryan, myself, and the Pioneers. Congratulations to you and Jump on winning second place. And what do we have to say about the greatest smelling pigeon man in the world, Mo from Solani Lofts? Such a amazing competitor, always helpful and smiling and fragrance. Congratulations. I'm not sure how long Mo's been flying for, but I don't think here in this country a long time. So the fact that you have come on race number 9 third is a huge congratulations to you, Mo. Congratulations. And coming in 4th place, Rick Fife, friend, congratulations. You're an incredible flyer. You're a great pigeon man. Even though I think he's only been doing about 10 years, but great job to Rick Fife and Pfizer. 4 back from the Pioneer Village.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's really quite something. Again, that tap turned on, and then just like that, the tap's turned off. It sounds like Ricky's got another one, so maybe the water will start to run here again. But this is a real tough game, and I look all around the world, and you will not see a 9-race pigeon series for one lot birds anywhere. I don't think that's ever been done, 9 races. And I will tell you, for those of you who say you're going to give 9, I want you to go 9 weeks back to back to back, and I'll even do one better for you. Go every 7 days, and I'll skip you with the holdovers and flying against other combine birds, and you tell me how you fare out. But I'll say hopefully next year's group of pigeons has the heart that this year's group of pigeons has, because I'll tell you, these birds at any time, they could have packed it up and walked away and left me holding the bag. So the birds really did it. I was just helping them along. And thank you to all those birds, those day birds today, and all the races that birds scored, and all the training tosses. And you know what? I want to thank the birds for allowing me to film them and allowing me to bring them into your home and make them a part of your world. That was, I'm going to thank the birds. And you guys there, you owe it to those birds. Without those birds, there was no show. So really, the superstars here are the pigeons.
Absolutely.
Leah, Richard, and myself are the ones that just kind of documentary it or whatever the hell you want to call it. But the pigeons did it all.
Absolutely. Every single one of them have played their own part in this play, in this season, in this experience. And absolutely, before we thank anybody else, we want to thank the 226 Pioneer athletes that came into boot camp and had no idea what they were in for and worked their way into where we are at now, which is the end of the road, the end of the season. What a journey it has been. No sickness in the loft, but we have had a hell of a time with losses in training, as I'm sure you all can relate to. And this is why we wanted to bring it to you every day. The losses, the shit, because we want you to feel you're not alone. You might look at the drama and be like, oh God, that's so much drama. I don't need it. We're showing you you're not alone. We are prepping and priming for the same thing you are. And we're going through the same hurdles and hoops and struggles that you are. We get it. We're going through it together. Right? And
that's right. And one more second. The 10 birds that went to today's final race, or went on Thursday, there were only 4 birds that made it all 9 weeks. So you look at it, those 4 pigeons those 4 pigeons figured out a way to do 9 weeks of racing, all my training, all everything I threw at them, they handled it. And today, out of the 10 birds, we have 2 out of those 4 that did it. And some people will say, I talked to, maybe out of every 100, you get 1 real good one. Well, we took in 226 birds, right? Good ones, lucky ones, bad luck, unluck, great luck, good pigeons, crap pigeons, whatever. We've got 2 that have finished 9 weeks. And again, if we go back, Leah, if you want to pull up on Wind Companion, average speed as of right now, you will see the 2 birds. You will see them. They will be first and second as of right now. I don't know if that'll stay the same. If we get one of the two that are out, maybe it will change. But first place, I know, will not change. First place is locked in, but second place might.
I will get to that. I'm going to take a bathroom break. I'm going to see Frank.
All right.
Frank, do you want to talk? Ryan and the show? No?
Oh,
Will you
no,
talk?
leave it. He's
All
gonna
right,
get nervous.
Frank Eichhorn, our guest viewer. I'm going to go to the bathroom. Frank's going to talk to Loft Manager Ryan and let us know how he feels about the 2021 Pioneer One Loft race season. I'm going to send it over to Frank Eichhorn.
Oh boy.
Hey, Ryan.
How's it going, Frank? Hey, now let me ask you first question. Did I beat Ricky today?
That I'm not sure about. He's right here. I don't want
that story.
He's sitting right beside me. I don't want to get hit.
You don't want to get hit. Question for you, Frank. Next question for you. Is Ricky still getting birds, or is he just whistling for the sake of whistling?
No, he just got one not too long ago.
Not too long ago. Well, I'm not far away. I'm maybe about 30 minutes away. When I get there, I'll let you handle the birds. We're gonna let Leah look at the average speed and the points.
Right.
If you're still gonna be there.
I'll be here.
You know, again, I got to give you a big thank you for helping me out there. Helping and coming and always supporting and being a part of the part of the races and helping us out there when Ricky had the COVID. You went up and grabbed all those birds. And even guys, I'll tell you, I ran out of product. And I didn't want to bitch, but Frank said, "Oh, you should have told me. I would have given you some product. I got the same products you got." The stand-up guy, first class. Guys, if you're looking for someone to breed you birds, this man here, he lives in the corner pocket. He doesn't have the most time to put into his birds, but he's got an excellent family of pigeons. Spent some good money. He's got some great pigeons. And look at Glenn. Glenn took the bird from you, and she was there today.
Right. Yeah, we did good. But like I said, I got to help each other out, right? When times are tough, we got to help each other.
That's what it is. That's what it's about and shit. You're a real good pigeon ambassador.
Right.
And you're good for the sport, guys. You guys want to know how to be a good pigeon man, good person? Be friends with this guy on Facebook. He'll help you out.
Right.
But by the way, I still beat Ricky today.
I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no. They did all right. I just hope the other ones show up.
Oh, they'll come.
Right.
They'll be there.
Hopefully, there's lots of time yet.
Oh, we got another about 2 hours to go.
I don't know what time it is now. Lost track of time.
It's 5 o'clock.
Yeah, you got a good 2 hours, I guess. 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how everyone else does.
Right. Yep. No, it did all right.
But you're okay.
How far away are you?
I'm right in Scarborough now, so I'm at the 401 and Kennedy.
Oh, you got another 45 minutes yet if the traffic is good.
No. The traffic looks like it's okay. I think I'll be about 30 minutes. You know what? I'll put on my lights.
Right. Well, I can't wait to see you, man.
All right.
Nice trip.
I'll take it. Leah's coming back. Yeah.
We'll see you in a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryan. Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, bye.
And there you have it.
He's
There's
about 30
Frank Tank
minutes away.
30
Eichhorn,
minutes?
30 minutes
Thank
away, going by
you.
the TSN building now.
Thank you to Pioneer Club member Frank Eichhorn, going the distance, going inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. It's quality people like Frank Eichhorn that helps us through, and we want to thank him for that.
Yeah.
All right.
Leah, just let's before we switch gears and talk, let's look at the average speed and the points.
All right. Before we do that, let me get to the comments, which I've been neglecting. Let me see.
Another loaf.
You're pooping?
No, you've been like.
No, I wasn't pooping. I had to poop. Anyway, Mike Vandriak, question, Leah, are you going to race 240 $100 banded birds from the Twisted Sister next year? I'd love to. Unfortunately, I cannot afford that, obviously. But yes, I will be flying out of the Twisted Sister, the Flying Bitches, in the 2022 Pioneer Money Band. I'm not sure yet what divisions I'm going to be flying in, but yes, I will be flying in the 2022 Pioneer Professional Racing Pigeon League of Canada, because I think any professional racing pigeon league needs a bitch, and I'm the one. Mike Sheridan, congratulations.
Can't
Congratulations
get
to
rid of her,
you,
can you
friend.
guys?
You cannot get rid of me. I don't think so. Congratulations to Mike Sheridan. I want to say one thing about Mike Sheridan. I'm so happy to see that you are back in the fold. I know your dad, Bill, is smiling from wherever he is. And I am really happy that we have made that connection with you and brought you back to the pigeon racing world. So happy to have you part of it. I feel like you're a brother that I don't really know, but I feel like protective of you and like you're part of it because I knew you when I was a very small child, and I'm just so happy to have you back, and so happy that we were the ones to bring you back into this along with Mike Vandriak or whoever it is that you talk to. So happy to have you part of it. Tracy, how did the team points finish? You're going to have to find out on the Pioneer Family Show 2021 wrap-up, which will be next week, seeing as we're already at Wednesday. So next week we're going to have a Pioneer 2021 season wrap-up show where we're going to show, we're going to wrap up the season, show the winners from race 9. I'm going to do the photos from race 8, which I haven't had a chance to do yet because a lot of stuff going on. But next week, hopefully at some point, we will do a family show, Pioneer wrap-up show, where we are going to wrap up the season, and we're going to talk about points and who won calendars and the whole good stuff. So don't worry. Swoop Loop says, don't worry, Tracy, you will get a calendar. If anyone's deserving of a goddamn calendar, it's Tracy. I'm just saying. Mike Vandriak, with the handicap system, I think the Red Wings won points. Red Wings came back miraculously. And when we see the points tabulation on a wrap-up show, you're going to see, like, the Red Wings had, like, 4 birds. And then they grew, and then they grew, and they did great. Very proud of them. Tracy, how about I just buy you a damn calendar? $20, Pioneer, motivational. 2022 calendars. You can hang it in your kitchen, in your loft, above your bed, in the bathroom, in your car, on the rear view mirror. I don't care. It's all about motivation. Tracy, I want to nominate Mike Vandriak for his spirit in always trying to get the red team points. Mike Vandriak, no, but he is a fantastic sport. Last year, he got the shit kicked out of him. And he was still, like, supporting and, like, you guys are great, and I love that. This year, Sheriff John Stone. did great. But Mike Vandiak, I like him because he keeps us on our toes.
Yeah,
And,
you know what? The whole show, and what the audience, I don't know if the audience knows, but the whole show works better if everyone participates. And you know what? If I say something that pisses you off, or we say something, you can give a shit over it on the show. It's fine. It's an open forum. Remember, in households, you know, I fought with Leah and argue
oh
with
God,
Ricky, and we go back and forth.
oh
But we
God,
always hit the reset button, and
oh God.
you know,
If
we just
you
hit the
guys,
reset and start over.
guys, if you could see our fights, the crap that goes on behind the scenes, uh, you would think, wow, these people, they freaking hate each other. Like, I don't even know how they can work together. But at the end of the day, it's about the pigeons, it's about our goal, and it also is about respect for humans and family and what's important at the end of the day. Sure, we have our squabbles. Sure, we have our fights. Sure, there are days I go to bed and I think, Ryan, you're an asshole. You really are. You're an asshole. But you know what? There's a new day. There's a new dawn. We wake up, fresh set eyes, fresh. And at the end of the day, it's about the pigeons. It's not about politics or drama or who called who an asshole or who is an asshole and who isn't. We're all assholes at the end of the day. I'm an asshole. So is Ryan. But you know what? The pigeons aren't. The pigeons are athletes. And that should be our focus.
Yeah, and you know, guys, even in your own clubs, your own combines, I'll tell you, the secret to racing pigeons is hit the reset button on everything. Breeding doesn't go well, hit the reset button. You got in an argument, reset button. Training doesn't go good, reset button. Sickness,
Exactly.
reset button.
Yes.
If you got to just be built like Nintendo, literally Nintendo. I know it'd be exactly what the Europeans say. It's so simple, it's stupid, isn't it? Just hit the reset and start over, and you'll find it works a little bit better, I think.
It's difficult to do when you're in the moment. And I get that because we have been in the moment a lot of times. And we have let things roll off our tongues in the moment a lot of times that perhaps we don't mean, or it comes off because our adrenaline's pumping. At the end of the day, folks, it's about the pigeons, it's about the athletes, it's about the best interest of the pigeons. It's about racing and promoting the sport. And
Oh,
learning and growing together as a family. Because when you're a family, you have squabbles. You piss me off, blah, 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 whatever. But we have to be here for the betterment of the sport. And I think those of us who have stayed to the end have realized that not about the bullshit, the drama. It's entertaining, it makes us giggle, it makes our blood pressure go up every once in a while. At the end of the day, it's about the pigeons.
uh-oh. It is. It's about those pigeons, and remember, guys, when you come on our show too, the one thing I need you to do, I need you to bring your best. That means bring your actual personality. Don't be two-faced. Just be the way you want to be. Let her go. Yeah, that's what I do, and that's why I say I'm not here. I don't give a shit if any of you is like me. I'm going to work with the birds, and that's how it is. Leah,
Sure.
I am getting closer to the village.
Can we
Please
smell?
make sure
I'm
that
going to start
Ricky.
sniffing. See if we can smell you. JC, Frank, you smell him before you can see him. Where are you at now?
I am right now at Highway 407 and the 404.
Getting
Uh,
closer.
we're getting closer. We're getting closer.
4 birds on
And
the drop, by the way, at the Pioneer Village.
on the drop,
Not on the drop, excuse me. 4 birds clocked. I'm sorry about that. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be wound up about that statement. Sorry about
you
that,
sound like
folks.
the AKA Pigeon lady there, or whatever. You sound like you didn't know what you were talking about on that one, Leah. Correction.
No. Let's
We had one.
correct this. I am no first pigeon lady. I'm not the first pigeon lady of the world. You know what I am? I'm a flying bitch. Don't you ever forget it.
Well, you are that.
Damn good one.
Hey, hey, hold on. Hey, Leah, could you please make sure that Ricky has a drink for me ready when I get there? Because I don't want to have to walk into the house with
All
the
right.
camera and all
Ryan
that
would like
shit.
a drink before he gets here. Where are you at? 407 and what?
I'm at 407 and 404. But I
407,
gotta tell him
404.
now.
Let
But
me
you
know when
gotta
you're
tell
at
him.
Stouffville Road.
Oh yeah, well you gotta tell him 4 times. So in about 2 minutes, remind him again.
All right. Okay, let's have a look here at our Pioneer superstars of the day. Coming in first o'clock, Upper Canada Loft, some loft somewhere, clocking at 3:38, flying a speed of 1,235 meters per minute. Derek Tavares and family, Upper Canada Loft, congratulations to the Green Giants. Some loft somewhere, and the Tavares family on that super win. Some loft somewhere, by the way, was on the road for about a week and a half after, was it the last Mont Laurier?
Yep,
So
it was the last one.
she showed y'all. She's like, Quebec, F you. I'm going to show you what I can do. And she sure did.
Oh, oh, oh,
Congratulations
oh.
to the Tavares family, first place today, winning $1,200. Congratulations to Mike Sheridan, first pick bird of the day, winning for you $700. Way to go. You want to say something before I go to number 2?
Well, no, but just when we're done the top four there, let's switch over to average and points. So sort of letting people know what's happening there. But hit it off with number 2, Leah, because I know you love. You even have a sound effect for number 2. Do you still have it, or did you lose it?
No, I do have it here somewhere. And before we get to that, let me get myself set up so I don't mess it up. Where is the damn jump? Oh,
See, guys, I'll throw it right at her.
yeah.
See,
Oh, there it is.
right
There
at
we
her.
go.
Glenn, this one's for you.
Coming in second place, Glenn the Hurdle Thornley, clocking at 3:45, flying a distance of 1,211 meters per minute. Jump, winning $800, bred by Frank Eichler. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Glenn Thornley. Coming in third place, winning $250 from Solani, the best smelling pigeon man I've ever met. I think the best smelling man I've ever met. And let me tell you, I've met a lot of men in my life. Solani, Mo the Cheese Man, Team Yellow Jackets, arriving at 3:48, flying a speed of 1,198 meters per minute. Fragrance, congratulations to you, Mo. Honorable mention to Rick Fife from the Yellow Jackets, flying a speed of 1,142 meters per minute. Pfizer arriving at 4:05. Congratulations to everybody who has arrived today. A very tough day, a very tough race series. I can go on and on. If you guys have been following along, you know the drill. It's been a tough season overall, and I want to give a huge congratulations to the 4 participants, the athletes, the warriors, the soldiers who have made it back today, race number 9. Round of applause. Back to you, Ryan.
All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna look. We're gonna first bring up champion points. Now, that's not officially locked in yet on champion points because I believe there is one bird that can surpass them all, and that is Clover. If he clocks in the next few birds. But champion points right now, if no other birds come back, the champion points will be the way they are
I am
for
going
champion
to
points.
post it up on the big screen so y'all can have a look. There we go. Champion points for Pioneer One Loft. In the lead, Rick Fife with Pfizer, 344 points. Second place, Jump. Glenn the Hurdle Thornley, spread by Frank Eichhorn, 332 points. Coming in third place, Ian Sybil. I'm assuming that's Clover, at 295 points. And Close Pretzeled, still. Even though there's no dog in the bone, or bone in the dog, or whatever, dog in the fight, whatever you want to call it. Fourth place right now, champion points at 265 points. Of course, we only have 4 rivals. That can change. The race, the clock will stay open until tomorrow. We have a 2-day window
Now,
where the pigeons can come back.
yep.
Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, and remember the points. Will the points can change on this one. I don't know if Ian will beat Rick or beat Glenn. So that's the only bird that can do it. So that might change. So we're still got Ian. I'm hoping for you, buddy. Let's see if we can get that bird in, get you up there, get you on the leaderboard of champion points. We can move because we only pay first, second, and third for the champion point birds. We'll now move over to average speed. And the only thing that is a guarantee for sure 100% on the average speed is the first place bird. That time cannot be changed, but second and third can be. Again, this comes down to Ian Sybil with Clover.
So overall average speed in the Pioneer 1 Loft. First, right now, Glenn the Hurdle Thornley with Jump, bred by Frank Eichhorn. Second place, Rick Pfizer. Third place, Ian Sybil, Clover. Fourth place, Solani. Good job.
FYI, Leah, what's the average speed of Glenn's bird?
Meters, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, whatever we fly per week. Meters, yeah.
So meters per minute is 1027.
So,
And
ladies
Jump
and
flew, by the way.
Yep.
Out of all these results, only Jump from Glenn Thornley and Pfizer from Rick Fife flew all 9 races in a row. That is incredible. Good job.
And again, the guaranteed first in there is Glenn Thornley. He was 6 minutes behind Ian Sybil. He obviously has passed Ian. So now it comes down to Clover versus Rick Fife's Pfizer. Pfizer was, I believe, 15 hours behind Ian. So there's a lot of time for Ian to take over second.
Yeah,
so that's not
hours.
guaranteed.
You're right.
15 hours to go. So Rick, you better hope that Ian's bird went to Pennsylvania. but anyways, fun fact. You said to me, Leah, that Glenn Thornley won the average, and his speed was, what was it, 10 something?
1027 meters per minute. So
1027.
So far.
So, yeah, well, that's his speed. He can't be beat. So that means the average race that bird flew, he flew 9 weeks at an average speed of 1026. And we know that means nose down, go to work every day, lunch pail kids. They didn't have it handed to them. There was no tailwinds up their ass. These birds had to work every week to the extreme. And you know what? I can promise you, I'm pretty sure that the bird from Glenn Thornley, bred by Frank, is going to be breeding some good pigeons. I just got a little bit of feeling on that one. But hey, what do I know? We'll have to check the eye out on the wrap-up show. And Mike, let's see if she'll breed winners.
Let's see. Let me get to the comments. Mike Vanderyak, I meant as a handler, cost you nothing. 3 lofts at Pioneer Village instead of 2. I think he's talking about the flying bitches. I'm not sure, but absolutely, I'm going to have my dad handle the bitches from the Twisted Sister for next year. I'm not sure what categories I'm going to be in, but yes, I'll absolutely be competing. What's he talking about?
No. He's asking if you will handle the birds and take people's birds in. But Mike, I'm going to answer that. We're going to give my sister a small team of birds that me and my dad can manage. Again, next year, the 2 lofts that Richard and myself are handling, that's our primary goal. Even the flying bitches, they're going to come along. Leah, we're going to work with her birds again, but our number one priority is your birds, your guys' birds that come into Richard and myself's loft. We want to get the maximum out of them. So I'll be honest, we're going to, that's even before those flying bitches, but Leah's going to maybe help out a little bit next year and get her doing a few more things at the loft. I think she'll probably really enjoy that. And we'll fly some birds with her. We're kind of all fly that partners for fun. But again, you know what? I don't want to be on the flying bitches team. Leah, you can have
And
Ricky. You're all going down.
Gino, I'd like to say that if there's a Pioneer auction that I'm not going to participate or not going to bid, I'd like to say that, but I cannot promise that because it's been a lot of fun competing myself in the Pioneer One Loft, as much as you guys might chagrin it or think it's a conflict of interest. But I know what Ryan knows, Loft Manager Richard knows, there's no hokey pokey going on, so F you all. I had fun. I enjoyed it. I love to support Klaus because he supports us. I love the pigeon that he put up for auction, and I'd love to be part of it. I had a lot of fun. And I can't guarantee I'm not going to do the same thing next year. If there is a Pioneer auction and I find a pigeon that suits my fancy, I can't say I'm not going to bid on it. I'm
Well,
not going to want to compete, and I want to do it honestly and be like, yeah, I bid on it, and I bought it, and I'm going to compete. Instead of doing it under, like, some kind of, like, pseudo name just to appease the masses, forget it. You know what? If you think we're cheating, if you think we're going to go through all this bullshit that we've gone through all season, all the training and all the driving and all the hoop jumping and juggling to cheat, you guys are crazy. Honestly, you need to get your heads checked because it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. It's never going to happen. I want to win the old-fashioned way, and that is by my pigeon being the best, not by cheating. Because you get no satisfaction out of cheating. I don't, Ryan doesn't, nor does Loft Manager Richard. So for those of you that think we're cheating, shame on you.
I gotta say, remember, guys, and that's another reason why. The Tony Elvis keeping it honest program. We've brought it up, we've brought it in. Again, get your donations in now. Get them in, phone them in, mail them in, send a check, maybe just send a money order. PayPal, friends and family, put a donation in. What does the donation do? It gets somebody a sweater that comes and watches a release, or a t-shirt, or a hat. We want people to come and support and watch the liberations. We've asked this year to get members to come to the release points, but I know you guys want to sit at home and watch your birds. I get it. So you know what's great? That Tony Elvis, that thing that we do, the promotion, the foundation, the keeping it honest. If you guys make a donation, and you know what, we go to Englehart and Owen and Dave are there. With that money that we get, we buy them a sweater or a hat or get them something. Thanks for taking the time. Same like Dan. He got a shirt. He came down, helping out. The little things. The little things. We're not keeping the money. We're using the money. Man, oh man. I'm getting closer. I'm at Stouffville Road. Just need my drink.
Troy, how many birds
Chomping
back?
at the bit.
4 birds back. Leah, how far is Ryan now? I'm not sure, Ryan, where are you at?
I am almost at Stouffville Road right now.
Oh, 5 minutes away? Mike Sheridan, you guys are professional as far as I'm concerned. Well, I like to bring professional into reality and mix the two. I don't like professional and phony and fake. I don't like fake people. I'm not sure about you, Mike Sheridan, and the rest of you. I don't need phoniness or fakeness. I want real. This is real. This is real racing in a combine setting where we have to race 9 weeks. This is the reality of it. It is stressful. It is hard on the handler. It is hard on the pigeons. It is hard on you mentally, emotionally. We want to show you what we all go through, because I know you are all going through the same thing that we are. Perhaps you don't want to admit it. Perhaps, whatever. but this is the reality of pigeon racing. It's tough. And those that win and those that make it to the top, you got to put a lot of hard work and effort and grit and determination into it. And we want to show you what goes into racing and being at the top or trying to be at the top in a real
That's right.
environment, in a family environment, real, where you have three people who are fighting to retain that goal. And we want you to know you're not alone when you feel frustrated and when you feel like packing it in and like, why am I doing this? I want you to look at our page and see the realness of the frustrations that we go through, to know that you're not alone, and keep going. Because at the end of the day, you're going to hit that first or second or third place, or you're going to get there with your team. And if you want to hate on us and you want to cut us down because we're real, that's on you. But I would rather 100 real than 1% of fake.
That's right. And you know, as I come to the Bloomington Road, Stouffville Road cutoff, my journey has almost come to an end. I didn't beat the first bird, but out of 9, I beat full. Well, I'm the fifth pigeon home. I said I wanted to get 5 birds home on the day, and I got 4.
You're 5.
I'm just starting to hit some drizzle here. I'm pigeon number 5. You know, they said I'm not even as smart as a pigeon. Again, without the GPS, well, I did make a wrong turn today, and I had to recalculate. But it's so I want to say to the people that come next year, even for the new people, remember, I always say I'm only as good as my last training toss, and I'm going to have a lot of bad ones. Don't judge me on the bad ones. Give me a judge at the whole season. Score me at the end of the season. And I always say I like to see the people who come back that lost all the birds. I like to see the people who never won $1. Those are the ones you got to get back. People that you win money for, they always say you did a great job, but I want to see everybody win, and that's the winning. For me, the reason why I took this on was to show other people that your birds can do it. A lot of people don't have the time to do it, and I like playing with them. I get way more satisfaction to win for Glenn and Frank or Ian or Rick or Mo or Zeus or all those birds. And same with the birds last year. The Brad Wogan bird. I felt great winning for those people, winning for those birds. That was better than winning any Englehart Open or any Hoosier race or any $1 million race. It's a great internal feeling.
Can I just interject here, as you are being open and honest and raw, and telling you how great of a feeling, telling us all how great of a feeling it is for you to race other people's birds and win with their birds. And Brad Wogan, I know, has been a sore spot for you since the beginning, because we all thought you did a fantastic job with Brad Wogan's birds last season. And we keep mentioning Brad Wogan because it is a thorn in our side. We did everything possible to ensure that Brad Wogan and his pigeons did great last year. And they did do great last year, as we put every effort into all the pigeons that participate in the Pioneer One Loft. And the fact that he did not come back because he judged you based on your drinking habits, your lifestyle habits, whether you're gay or straight, or whatever your moral compass may be, as opposed to how you treat his pigeons, how you race his pigeons, how you train his pigeons. He decided to judge you based on your lifestyle. And what I say to that is, Brad Wogan, we didn't judge you based on the fact that you're morbidly obese and you have an eating issue. How dare you judge Ryan Zonicon on the fact that he likes to enjoy a vodka every now and then. Thank you.
Actually, I enjoy multiple a few times per day. And again, I
Whatever.
enjoy
Ryan
eating.
has a drinking problem. Brad Wogan has an eating problem. Okay? Ricky Cruz, you got a lot of problems. Hamilton Lou, I got nothing to say about you. So if you want to point the finger at my brother, who has done nothing but work for you, your pigeons, and the success of this race, we don't need you next year, and we don't want you. You're not pioneer material. Stay in the house league where you belong with the rest of the riffraff. Back to you. Don't
All
you
right,
judge
now,
don't you judge me
watch.
or my family or my
Remember,
brother when he works his
guys,
ass off
I
for you.
was about
How
8
dare you?
minutes ago telling them I needed a beverage. Now,
I want to see one other family who has gone to the lengths that we have gone to promote the sport in this country. Brad, what have you done? Ricky Cruz, what have you done? Hamilton Lou, what have you done besides shooting your mouth off?
You go, Leah.
Don't tell me what you can do, show me. And until you can put out a better platform than we have right here, go sit in the corner and shut up where you belong. I will not have my brother and my father and myself cut down and kicked and shit on by a bunch of nobodies. That's it for me. It pisses me off. You come here, you drink my booze, you eat my food, you sit on my moose, and then you talk shit about me and my family? No. When all we're trying to do is the best for your pigeons, to a fault, through sickness, through health, we kept going. My parents were in the hospital, dying from COVID, on a ventilator. We kept going. Why? Because we didn't want to let you down. So if you want to make fun of me and make fun of my brother and call my brother a drunk and a trip down and fall over, I'd like to see you do better, because none of you can. Not me, not my dad. Ryan Zonican has come to the plate every single time. When I didn't feel like doing it, when my dad was in the hospital dying of COVID, my brother said, I got to do it. I got to give him the show. Yet, you will sit there and pick at him and call him a drunk and a trip down and fall over. I've never met a better man than my brother.
Ryan's more of a man than that.
uh-oh. Now, hold on. Frank, you checked all the baskets, eh, Frank? There's no birds there. No birds there. And on that one, we're going to have the most unsportsmanship award we're going to give away at the end on the Pioneer Show. Not today, but on our wrap-up show.
Hi, Ray!
He is back.
Hi, Ray!
Did you get?
We're going to get a bit of feedback here. I'm going to have to shut that off, or I'm not sure what I'm going to have to do here. Ryan, you're back.
Gonna make
sorry,
one.
I'm sorry about that.
Made it.
I know, you're not supposed to make it personal. You're not supposed to let your emotions. You're not supposed to let them know how you feel. You know what? Fuck that. I've seen my brother at the depths of disparity with you all kicking on him and shitting on him and pissing on him. And when I didn't want to go to bat and I said, I cannot deal with these people anymore, my brother said, I do not quit. I will not let them beat me. And for that, Ryan, I respect you for that.
Well,
welcome back.
Oh yeah, I'm welcome. Welcome to y'all. Let's see what we got here. Hey guys, how are you? Hello. Hey, Leah, I'm going to, want to see these birds now? Or not yet?
Um, I'm going through the comments here.
Okay.
Uh, just give me a second. I gotta catch my breath after that rant.
All right.
I'm sorry,
Well, it was
guys.
a
I apologize for being human and letting my emotions get the best of me, as we all do. I'm a real person. I have feelings. I'm not a computer. I'm not a robot. I'm not here for your entertainment. I'm a human who, is trying her best. And I'm going to get it wrong as well as Ryan and the rest of us. And I'm sorry about that, but we're human. So if you want to come for us because we're human beings who have faults, which I'm the first one to stand up and raise my hand and say I have a whole bunch of faults. We're a bunch of trip downs and fallovers. And if you want to judge us for that, go right ahead. But it is in our heart the best interest of the pigeons. And I hope, if anything, you get that from all this. I'm not here for your money. I'm not here for your thanks. I'm not here for your praise. I'm here for you to promote the sport. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you get a good feeling out of what your pigeons have accomplished this season. Whether it's on the last race of the season or before the race season started or halfway through. You
You didn't give them
competed
anything to eat.
and they did the best they could. And congratulations to all of you. Dan Brunette, our French brother from another mother. Hello, Leah and company. None of the birds came to my place. 5 of mine are missing. Oh boy. Mike Sheridan, you need to have fun too. Absolutely. Mike Vandriak, Leah, first woman one loft race manager. Absolutely not. There's absolutely no way in hell I would sign up for that. No way. But we are looking for handlers for the 2022 season. Not to despair you, but if you're interested, we are looking for handlers. It's a fun time. Trust me. Just shut your phone off and don't look on Facebook and you'll be just fine. Concentrate on the pigeons and not the bullshit. Easier said than done. Troy, I thought one of your pigeons went by, but they both were mine. All right. Did you clock, Troy? Let us know in the comments. Mike Vandriak, not many are perfect like me. Yes, Mike, we all strive to be like you. JC, I have both of them problems. Well, that's why you're a pioneer. Island of Misfit Toys, that's what we are. Who's got the nice white Jeep? Oh, that's mine. Tracy, welcome home, Ryan. Yes, welcome home. Welcome home. If he starts like randomly speaking French, I apologize. Tracy, they better hose you off before you go in the house. Well, I'm pretty sure I've smelt a lot worse. Mike Vandiak, don't make them eat any more reindeer corn until at least 2022. Mike, it's the reindeer corn that made it happen.
Another bird.
From the south, a bird from the south.
Bird?
Pennsylvania and back again.
I'm trying here, guys. Oh, God, I just totally messed that up. Hold on.
Ross Vaquero, you're going to get it.
First lady? Good job.
I think so.
Let's do that. There we go.
Come on, buddy.
Ross Vaquero. Was it right from the south?
Came right from there.
Yeah, right.
So it must have went down to Toronto.
There we go.
Come on, buddy.
Good job, Ross. By the way, Ross Vaccaro auction. Keep.ca coming this fall. Wait for it. Gonna be great. We have a ton of amazing breeders. I'm gonna take a week off after the race season, and then we're getting into auctions, and it's going to be fantastic. We have a very famous Canadian pigeon fancier who is doing a massive reduction sale that we will be hosting. We have Ross Vaccaro from obviously Heavenly Loft. Who else do we have? We have a whole ton. We have Europeans, but I will be taking a breather, as will Ryan, after this final race. Who do we got there, Ryan? Do you
Oh,
know?
it's Ross's hen.
It is Ross for sure.
Yeah.
See if I can zoom in there.
She's
Have
not
a
used to
look.
the camera on that side.
We're very sensitive about where the camera is.
Good girl. Well done.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring. I was gonna bring the winning birds up, but you can come out and see them.
We are going to bring the winning birds up for any of you who
That
have
was
tuned in.
You got the average, eh? Hey, remember, don't judge me. Don't judge me until next season. That was lucky.
What's all
That was the lucky. That was a lucky bird, Frank.
Fred's happy. He gave Ryan a big kiss.
God, wait. Now they're gonna say on the internet that I'm gay. Gordy, it's true. Gordy, it's true. Me and Frank have been sleeping together for the last few years.
Oh, wait, all I'm going to say is, you guys, as long as you were sleeping, it's good.
Yeah. There was a lot of snoring.
Yeah, like if they weren't sleeping, what were they doing?
All right, Lee, I'm gonna get the winners.
Mike Vandiak, I'm hoping for 7th for Sheriff Johnstone. Mike and Neil, you should be very proud of Sheriff. I'm sure he's going to be back, not to worry about that. Henry, our good friend, says, Leah, don't let them bother you. Think about the new people. Henry, it's the new people like you and Sheila and Mo and Tony and Rita, and I'm sure I probably forgot people that give me hope and give me faith and make me feel in my mind that I can keep going. It's the decent people like you who are here for the love of the pigeons and are good humans that keep me going.
All right.
Let me just
Here we
read
go,
here
Leah.
from no, I'm not done with Henry. Henry's not done. This was my first year and it was the best. I lost all my birds from the one loft. My birds only lasted for 5 races. That's a learning experience.
5 more than a lot.
And getting to know Ricky Ryan and you has been priceless. I'm looking forward to next year. Henry, you hit the mark. You hit what? Sorry. It's ugly face crying right now. If you could see me, it's not pretty. But from the beginning, that has been my goal. It's not about winning or about money or about bullshit or politics. It is about the joy that I remember seeing on my dad's face as a child on race days and the fun that he had, even if he didn't win, but the pride that he felt in knowing that all the training and all the prep made his pigeon come home on that day. And you know what? That's all we're trying to do here. And if you think we're bad people or drunks or trip downs and fallovers or rip-off artists, you are sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. This is a passion project that Ryan and I came up with last season during COVID to pay homage to our father, who has taught us many things, not only in the pigeon racing world, but life in general. And this is to honor him. So it makes me so happy that you had fun and got it. Got what we were trying to put forward with this journey. Thank you so much for that, Henry. I can't tell you how much that means to me. God, I am emotional.
All
I'm
right.
sorry.
Are you okay? Can you hold her together? I mean, guys, do me a favor on the show. Stop writing shit to make her cry. You know what, Leah? You will never win in pigeons
I'm
by
soft.
crying.
I know.
So we're now going to get to the pigeons because
All right.
Leah, I'm going to see her next week on goddamn Mari Povich, right? Oh, the season's over. I have a problem. Oh, the season's over. All right. First up, the winner today. You want me to go here and show it?
Okay, try. Let's do that one.
Okay, winner today, some loft somewhere. Derek Tavares, there's your hen. She feels like she didn't even go to work. I mean, she felt like she went to work. A little bit dirty there. She's blown out real nice, though. Gorgeous, gorgeous hen. She felt like she worked, but I mean, hey, this pigeon would bounce back. If I had to go to race 10, I'd take this pigeon full wing on her. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. As I say, super condition. Awesome muscle. Very, again, you guys wonder, very, very small hen. I'll let Ricky and Frank handle them, and I'll go get the next place bird, which is second. Or
As we
we'll go
wait,
with third.
congratulations to our
Yeah.
first place bird. Of course, Upper Canada Loft, some loft somewhere. Amazing job by the Tavares family. Ryan is going to fetch our second place winner of the day from Glenthorley, bred by Frank Eichhorn. Ryan, I'd love to have Frank in the camera while you're handling jump. Rodrigo, hey Ryan and Leah, I got drunk with you guys all the time, a lot of fun. And I am so happy you say that because it's a hobby. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to be able to have a few beers and a couple cigarettes and a few joints if you want. Hey, I don't judge. You want to snort a few rails of coke? Go right ahead. I don't judge you. Have fun. Enjoy the pigeons. If you're not having fun, why the fuck are you doing it? Sorry for my mouth, but if you're not enjoying this, I think you need to find something else that you enjoy. Next one up, Ryan.
Next one up. Here we go. This is the average speed winner. Second this week. Second last week. On a 9-hour race, this hen did. Glenn the Hurdle Thornley, bred by Frank Eichhorn. This pigeon doesn't feel like the last one. This pigeon almost feels like I could take it tomorrow, right back there and do it again. She's in super condition, same way on the wing. A little bit dirty underneath. Super blown out. Pigeon, in my opinion, is a 12 out of 12. Pigeon of the year, this one, for sure.
Super. Good job.
I'm going to let Frank handle it here now. But the pigeon guys up there, they're going to handle these two birds.
Frank, can you go down and give that a handle in front of the camera so we can show everybody the breeder? The proud breeder. Ryan, in the camera, please. I like to promote our breeders, and I think Frank Eichhorn, man, you come a long way from fancies. Look at you go.
Hey, hold on. This pigeon from Derek is super, but it couldn't do 9 weeks. And you want to know where you're going to feel it? You're going to feel the 9-week pigeon there.
Congratulations to Glenn Thornley. However, the breeder, Frank Eichhorn, from a Verstrata and Zaba. Yes, Frank Zaba. Am I right on that?
No, Joe Ferreira.
Joe, oh shit. Sorry. Joe Ferreira.
She's super, eh?
Verstrata. There is the breeder right there. Frank Eichhorn.
You feel the difference? 9 weeks. This pigeon has all the muscle. This one's still hurting. But this pigeon here's got a hell of a heart. Tavares, if you want something, go and visit Frank and look at that pigeon when you get a shot. This is a super bird though as well. This hen last week, 9 hours on the wing.
Ooh.
She looks just like the father, and Body like the mother, eye of the father. We don't know where she got the heart or anything else. Ricky, go take that up to Ricky and handle it.
Frank, are you going to auction it off? Maybe.
Well,
Maybe.
if Frank's gonna auction it, I'll start the bidding at 1,000.
I said $3,800.
3,800, Loft Manager Richard. Well done to Glenn Thornley and Frank Icorn. A beautiful pigeon. Good job, Frank. We're going to wait for our third place participant from Solani Loft. You see it down there in the bottom left-hand screen. Robert Daughtry, how long has Frank had birds? Frank, how long have you had birds? Pigeon. 89.
Here.
In Canada since 1989. Frank is from Holland, the Netherlands. How long in Holland?
Since I was 6.
Since he was 6.
Till 17 when he came.
So a very long time. I'm not going to tell you how old Frank is, but that's a long time. Probably longer than I've been alive. And Ryan. You haven't seen me, but Ryan. How longer than Ryan's been alive. Let's put it that way. Next one up, Ryan. Who do we got there?
This is Mo the Cheese Man. Mo, I cannot believe this pigeon is here. Last week I told you I didn't ship it. I thought the bird had packed it in. I trained him. He came. I think that 5 days in the basket fixed him up a bit. Molting heavy. One of the only birds that didn't darken. Way up in the wing. But, you know, Mo, you know, the way your attitude is and the way you act around people and how nice you are to people and go those extra distances and miles. I don't know if this is a good pigeon, but the pigeon repaid you today a little bit with some luck. And you know what? I'm happy you got it. And I bet you this pigeon's going to breed you something because you deserve to get a good one. And didn't do all 9 weeks, but close. You finished this year. You won some money. And you know what? I hope you're back next year. And if not, I understand. You're not as good looking as me. And I smell pretty good today. You should come on over and smell me.
Don't smell him. I don't even want to come close to him. Robert Cavender over on YouTube. A great racing season. I've had a lot of fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you all. Even the haters and the trolls and the John the Mouse guy. You made it very entertaining for us. Caused us
That's
a
a better
little
bird than
stress.
last year's. That's the best bird
We
in 2
want to
years.
thank you. Ryan,
That's the best.
get back in there. Let's
Sorry?
show Pfizer. People
Yeah,
might
I'm going to
want
get him. I got to take the next bird back. I can't.
Frank can bring it back. It's fine. He's got
Want
legs.
me to let it out for a fly?
They work. Ryan is going to bring our fourth place competitor out into the camera so you all can see, because kudos to Pfizer, Rick Fife, Dan Burnett. Leah, relax tonight. Enjoy the wine I sent you. Everything will be all right. Thanks, guys. I'm not being emotional to make you guys feel sorry. I just feel a lot of emotions today. I don't know. I think I'm too attached to this. Or you guys or something. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm real. What can I say? It's going to come. I'm going to cry. I'm going to be emotional. I'm going to be a bitch. I'm going to say things you don't like. This is me, and I'm real, like Ryan, and I can't help it. So, sorry. Back to you, Ryan.
All right. Again, a pigeon man that plays with his own pigeons, and he's very hard to beat with his own birds. Rick Fife from Niagara.
Oops. Hold on. Let me put his. There we go.
This pigeon's the other pigeon, the only other pigeon so far to do 9 weeks. A little bit behind in the average. I had one bad race. I know the race that had bad. I come the next morning. I felt bad when it did. I thought it was a super bird. It is a super bird. Got a lot of heart, got a lot of good muscle on her. She feels like she's worked. She doesn't feel like the average speed winner. But right now, this is the high point pigeon, and this bird's second in the average. So congratulations, Rick Fife. You know, you put a lot of work into those birds of yours there at home. Work, 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 work. And pays off there in the end. I think you're going to be very happy with this hen. Nine long weeks and all my training, over 3,300 miles. There's right there quality. She's still intelligent, still has fight. You will not believe it. I let Frank's bird go into the loft, and when I let it go out of my hand, the bird flew out of my hand, and the bird went like this and twizzled its back. It felt good. But you can feel the difference in the birds. You can feel that they've all worked. But that bird from Frank, it's just had, it's got that extra layer of muscle. And, you know, I look at both parents on that bird because I know it. The Verstrata, they specialize in 300, 400-mile racing. Their birds are built for it. And then he took that hen and put it to Joe Ferrero, which we all know in our area, Joe can fly a pigeon. He can breed pigeons, quality to quality, and the bird's outstanding. Hopefully Frank will show Joe a little bit of that bird, because I think Joe will appreciate it for a pigeon. I don't know if Joe thinks much of me, but I know that pigeon Joe will extremely like, and that is great. So congratulations, but a super job, Rick.
Awesome job. Ryan will be back in a minute. I will get to the comments here. Robert Daughtry. I've enjoyed watching for 2 years. Guess I'm a troll. We're so not a troll, Robert Daughtry. You bring positive energy into the room. We don't mind constructive criticism. Of course not. We're not perfect. We never said we were perfect. You're not a troll, Robert. You are supportive. You are part of the Pioneer family. All we care, support the pigeons. You don't like me. You don't like Ryan. You don't like Loft Manager Richard. Whatever. Personality conflict, I get it. We don't all get along with everybody. We don't all agree with everybody's lifestyle choices. I'm okay with that. Look beyond that. Look for the care of the athletes, the care of your pigeons. Learn something from 40 years and 60 plus years of experience from Loft Manager Ryan and Loft Manager Richard. I want you to learn from this. I want you to look past the drama and the bullshit and learn what two dedicated professional handlers can bring to the table. Back in the camera, please, Ryan.
Okay.
I have to take a bathroom break, so don't leave that camera. Please.
Okay, so this is the Ross Vaquero bird that didn't scan on shipping night. Okay, he wasn't in for average. I'm going to have to look where he is on the points, but he's not there, so we'll have to see on the camera when he comes in. But Robert Rohde read the band number in. The band just is dead. Something happened. Seahue Lakeport, 21757. There she is, First Lady. Ross, this pigeon just came in literally 10 minutes ago. I'm very sorry the chip didn't work. I couldn't change it when once we got into shipping. I didn't know how to. So there's your First Lady from Ross Vaquero Heavenly Lofts. Super bird, Ross. The bird really turned it around. I'm going to say out of the 4 birds, I'm going to say the very, very best one in the hands is Frank's. This is the second best. She's getting better and better. If there was week 10 next week, if I had a race, I think I'd bet my money on her. But again, real nice hen. I'd have to go back to the camera footage to see what time the bird went in. We can put it in. But the chip died right when we were on the live show, so there's nothing I could do on it. But I guess we're lucky it's not the first one. Never seen that before. But a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hen. Super amounts of muscle. Strong back. Outstanding. Sorry about that, Ross. You're not going to see it up there. But, you're the fifth bird of the day. Is that fifth or fourth? Fifth? Did I miss one? Moles, yeah, fifth. Oh yeah, I'm not going off camera. I'm just waiting for Leah to come back. But I'll let you handle this bird from Ross. Again, we read it on the show, 21757. This fifth place bird feels awesome. I don't know. It did all 9 weeks. I lost it at the beginning of training for 2 weeks. Yeah, they're afraid. Yeah. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of. We lost it at one point in training for a week or two. That's a nice pigeon from Ross. Go take that up to Ricky. As we're waiting for birds, but there's Rick Fife's Pfizer. Birds still got energy in the tank. They all feel good, eh, Frank? They feel like they could go. You want to know what's so great? We got one cock. But I'd love on Wednesday or Thursday, Friday to let them out for a loft fly and see what I got. Just see how long they'll go. You mind losing your bird? Maybe a hawk?
You're not letting that out no more.
No, I can't let it out. They're not even letting me let them out anymore. No way. Go take that up to Ricky. The hawk was here, sure. Let him be free. But there you go. Interesting to see, though. This bird was out from the training. When I went training, I lost him at the beginning for, I think, a week. The flight sprayed. But nice bird.
Give me 1 sec, Ryan. I need to go back in the camera.
Yes. As we continue to wait, we're waiting for the sixth bird. Ross Vaquero is fifth. There was no monkey business. We had our club members there. And, it was what it is, and it is what it was. Sometimes chips die. As we wait.
As we wait here, 3 hours we have been live. Let me know, Ryan, when you want to shut her down, or if not.
It's time to party.
Yeah, woo, shut her down.
All right, you know what we're going to do? The hot dog.
Hot dogs.
I am going to wrap this up. We're good? I think we're good, eh?
Yeah, in that camera.
All right, Lee, is there anything
Wow.
you want to say? Is there something before you're gonna say it because I end the show? This is what I do, guys. I gotta let Leah collect herself because she's gonna end on a strong note. She's gonna end on a strong note because Tracy made her cry. Gary did. I don't know. Maybe she crapped in her pants. I don't know what's going on. I gotta lighten the loafers up. So she's gonna end this, and then I'm gonna end it, and then it's done, and we're gonna have our wrap-up show, guys. We're doing this for. Let's keep cheering on those birds that are out.
Yes.
They'll come.
Yes.
I promise you they'll come. They'll come.
Six little Indians. Native Americans.
Six little Indians.
6 athletes left.
Chinese, Muslims, Cubans, Puerto Ricans. Hey, even those Dutchmen. They got to get one too. You know what they say? If they ain't Dutch, they ain't much. Even a Dutchman's got to win every once in a while. It's okay.
Okay.
I could hear him at a Kiss concert, how he would sound.
So we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to try and not be emotional. Wow, I don't know. It's been a year. It's been a season. I want to thank you guys. for supporting us, supporting the pigeons, supporting Ryan. And for those of you who have stood by, know that it's in the best interest of the pigeons. We do everything to make sure that your pigeons are well taken care of, and that we can give you the best One Loft 9 race series as possible with our flaws and our band-aids and our bruises and our drunkenness and our rants. We want to show you the reality of pigeon racing, and we hope that you guys have enjoyed it, that you have made friends, more friends than enemies. Let's put it that way. I know that I have made more friends than enemies this season. Um, my emotion is because this takes a toll on all of us, not just myself, not just Ryan, not on the birds. It's a very emotional season for us. We want the best for your pigeons. We work hard for you to make sure you enjoy it, because I do not want to be labeled the one loft that didn't give a fuck, the one loft that didn't push them, the one loft that didn't show you. I will never be that person. If anything, I show you too much. I show you raw, I show you real. I let my brother rant and rave and show you what it is to be a pigeon racer and a pigeon flyer. And I hope at the end of the day you can look at this and realize the gift that you've been given by looking at this beautiful sport and the beautiful hobby and the love that one man has
Ryan,
for these pigeons.
stop it, Ryan.
Because that's what it's about. It's about the passion for the pigeons and the passion and the drive and the desire that Ryan has to show you all that there is a will and there is a way and there is inch by inch and brick by brick and mile by mile. And if you believe, it will happen. And I want to thank you guys for following us along on our journey. It is not over yet. We will be here. We were going to be here for the family show once a week. We're going to come together. We're hoping to put together a pigeon bingo where we can get together every week as a family, as a village, as a unit. For those of you who want to keep this conversation going, to keep this community going, and keep promoting this beautiful sport that I was brought into by birth, by accident. I didn't choose it. I was brought into it. My father, as you guys know, I've had pigeons his entire life. I'm here to respect him and his desire. And I hope that we have brought you joy and fun. And if we have brought one smile to your face, if you have learned one thing, if you have made one friend, okay, in this whole 7-month journey, then I hope you think it was worth it. Because I've, met a lot of friends and had a lot of smiles and laughs and a lot of downs. But that's what a village and a family does. It takes a village to build something great. And I want to thank each and every one of you. The haters, the trolls, the supporters. Thank you for making this season fantastic. And keep promoting this great sport. Thank you. Back to you, Ryan.
Wow, that's a hard one to take over. She's pretty passionate. She's even probably more passionate than me. Season 2. Wow. Up, down, left, right, around and around we go. You guys were in it. We had guys that quit, guys that stayed, guys that yelled, guys that hated me, guys that didn't like how it unfolded or went down, or however you want to cut it. It was a tough one. But quick story: when I was a little kid, for Christmas, I got Chris Pigeon videotapes. I watched the tapes, and I keep watching the tapes. Love pigeons on camera. That guy was like an idol. Then I got the Marathons in the Sky video. That was awesome too. I watched it 1,900 times. I broke the tape, rewound it. Didn't have Facebook, YouTube, none of this shit. Then I got the Mike Gannis DVD darkening system, Debbie tapping on the floor. I watched that shit. I watched it till the end. Duck. What? Birds. No birds. Those are ducks. They got those in Montreal. But I did all that, and I watched it, and I said, boy, I'd love to be able to do this one day. It'd be a great dream and a great goal. And right now I'm doing it. My family,
We love you.
no, I choked.
We love
I,
you.
I was, I was choking on the ice cube. Anyways, again, pour yourself a drink, make it a double. But anyways, all those things we do. Leah, shut the mic off because it comes back to me. But those were great moments for me growing up, and now we're bringing it here to you guys. You guys are all part of the family. Remember, I don't like any of you. I don't like any of you. Probably never will, and you'll never like me. What I only like to do is handle your pigeons, get your pigeons up to the top. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to go the inches, the bricks, the miles, the drinks, the ice cubes, the laughs, the trip downs, the fallovers, the rants, the raves, the few good language I speak, no vegetables I eat. You can cut me down. I'm right there, right in front of you. I give you all the ammunition, and you still can't take me out. You want to know why? Because I just don't give a shit. I'm not going to quit. I'll be back for season 3. I thought maybe this would be my last year. I will come back for season 3 to do this all over again. So on that note, congratulations to the birds that have done it, that have handled all those miles, allowed me to film them again. Thanks for people coming on the show that we found, like our Mike Sheridans and all the people. You know, I'm missing people. And for the people that quit and ran away and walked away, guys, pigeons that, you know, I'm not looking at for the ones that quit. I'm looking for the ones that'll put up with it and keep going. That's that. Leah did a great job producing this year. She handled it. And I know she's a real pigeon person now because she handled one hell of a season. Ricky, I don't know what he was doing. He wanted to raise my bar, so he decided to go get COVID. He raised the damn bar. And I don't know how we did this weekend, but I know one thing. I got more than 50% of the birds home on a 5-day holdover. Congratulations to all those birds. Thanks for everyone that helped out. Again, I'm going to thank, I want to thank, first of all, Benzing for the clocking system. And when everyone told them don't deal with us, Thomas Zimmerman, he gave me a pass. I think he's the only pigeon guy ever, or non-pigeon guy, to not listen to the people, to give me that pass, and I appreciate that. I can still hear myself.
Sorry, Ryan.
I wanna thank everyone who put birds in. If you hate me or not, thank you guys for doing that. Thanks to all the junior participants. Thanks for the people that follow the shows. They're all great questions. None of them are bad. For the 4 Gold Band series, I want to thank Bill Lima out in the West End for using his clubhouse and helping sell some of those bands out there. Great job, Bill. Thank you very, very, very much. Again, I want to thank all the people who bought the gold bands. I want to thank Leah and Richard for helping me sell those gold bands. And my mom trying to keep shit organized. Can't forget her. I also want to thank Mike Van Kempen and Robert Rody. They came to every shipping night and they put the birds on. They worked their clocking system. I didn't know how to use them, and they did it. Thanks to them. That's great. And you know what? Again, Robert only had one dog in the fight, and he still showed up, and he helped out. Super great job. That's teamwork. A big shout out to Frank Eichhorn. He took the bull by the horns, went out there to Guelph and picked up birds. He helped out. He's always been a part of the show. And you know what? He'll probably be dead last next year. Probably be dead last for the next 5 years, because you know what? This shit's very hard to win. I've only had one Miss San Diego, but I will say this: gonna take a lot to break us down. We're not gonna stop. We move in here now to Feathers Elite Pigeon Auctions, and I will say, you know, it was a rough 5 days in Mont Laurier. Oh, and I got to thank the people who came to each of the liberations and watched it. And I got to thank Tony Alvis for the Keep It Honest foundation, or whatever's going on. Remember, don't put your donations in now. Not to cheapen it, but I will say this. Thank you very, very much.
We did it. It's over.
Is it done? Is it done?
No,
Did you
but
shut her down? But okay,
no.
I want to say this. Thank you very, very much for allowing me.
Oh, geez.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
To fly your pigeons.
If that is not a man who is doing it for the love of this sport and your pigeons, I don't know what is. I'm going to sign off. It's been a roller coaster of a season. And on behalf of my brother, who I am so incredibly proud of, and my dad, who has been to hell and back this summer, I want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for supporting us and our athletes through everything that we have been through. And I'm sorry that we are emotional, but that is just how much that we care about what we do and about these pigeons and about promoting these sports. And I'm going to end it on a high note. And I want you to share and like and subscribe to this page. And maybe there's going to be somebody out there who might want to enjoy the bond between animal and human and see what amazing things can happen when we work together to build a beautiful thing. You want to sign off? Are you good to sign off? Ryan's going to sign off. I want to thank you guys so much. We are going to be back. It's not the end of us, of course. We're going to be back. You're going to hear from us. Thank you guys so much for everything, for the positive vibes and everything. I can't thank you. And the trolls, well, you're going to be trolls regardless. And I'm sorry you don't have a happy life. I wish you all the best. Best of luck this breeding season. Please stick with us on the Pioneer page with our family show. Stick with us. Head on over to Feathersley Pigeon Auctions where there's going to be a whole bunch of exciting things happening in the next couple weeks once we can gather our thoughts and take a breath from this amazing, incredible racing experience, which has taught us so many things about ourselves, about our family, about who we are as people, and about how far our pigeons will go for us if we just give them enough conditioning and respect and love that they need. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to send it over to Ryan, my partner in crime, the brother that I am so proud of, regardless of what anybody says. I will go to you, stand up for you, light me on fire. I will go to bat for you. You are a stand up person. I'm proud to have you as a brother. Go ahead.
I couldn't say it. Thanks for letting me fly your birds. I'm going to fly next year's birds. I'm going to get them a little bit better. I'm going to beat the rest of the competition a little bit harder because that's my goal. I'm not happy about this. I got to finish with more birds, inch by inch, brick by brick, mile by mile. The trolls love to say it because while they sit and drive and play in their cubicles, all they do is watch daddy and they dream. I know I'm fantastic and I'm good looking and I find the pigeons that can go the distance. Thanks for flying with us, guys. That's the end of season number 2. Come back for season number 3. And remember, if you're going to come to my show, come the way I come. Open, honest, not two-faced. Say it how you feel. Have a drink, smoke, eat too much food, too little vegetables. Thanks for flying with us, guys. Adios. Season 2 is done. Bye for now.